go. Yep.
Don't stop, wait.
Give us the theme change, God.
Yeah, word. What, you don't think this suits the vibes?
I'm gonna be legit.
Oops, that's nothing. Get deleted.
Yo, we're on a boat.
On a boat, motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. High Priest Skrink cast a spell and then ran to the other side of the boat. And Groknar is on the boat, correct? Yes.
Groknar's on the opposing boat. I moved the boat, so we've got the actual distance represented now. We don't have any weirdness going on, so there's like a 25 foot gap, depending on where you're standing.
This combat has everything.
Got distance, it's got rope, it's got boats. Session 11. Welcome back, folks, to the grimly funky lands of Terra! Last month, our shard-struck sailors set sail from Castle Beaumont aboard Le Griffoni Grignante. While tensions remained high due to a variety of reasons, including some traumatic experiences in the Fey district, and the continued presence of a cultist of Tormak below deck, you all realized something was amiss with Gristle when you were summoned by Cipriano to his quarters. While Gristle remained catatonic, Joom explained in your heads that he had been attempting to prep Gristle's body for possession and might have disconnected his soul prematurely. Despite this setback, your meeting with Cipriano went okay. He was unhappy, certainly, to hear that you had not managed to connect with Ivy Magnolia and pull off the job on behalf of the family, but Corey's deception proved sufficient. Before heading to bed, you confirmed with Cipriano where you would be dropped off on the Griffoni Grignande's voyage into the Grey Spine, alongside a road near the southern border of the Burok Empire that will take you to Stenwald and into the Rockteeth Mountains, where you can then hike through to Caer Boldor and the first of Choom's 3 potential friends. While everyone else went to bed, Dandon shared another conversation with Miklas, the Lady of Mercy, while Elias kept watch to make sure Gorza wasn't going to get up to something. Because of his watchfulness, the mysterious Dragonborn was the first to notice an approaching ship bearing the flag of the Solar Imperium. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh my. Alerting Captain Dubois, the 5 of you crawled back into the barrels, while the ships came up alongside one another. A figure that Dandon recognized as an Inquisition judge declared that Le Griffoni Grignande was carrying stolen merchandise, and that they would be boarding to investigate. In response, Captain Dubois signaled for the crew to leap into action, and a ship battle has broken out. With crossbow bolts raining down upon Coralia, an Inquisition priest dropping a bubble of silence, the judge manifesting celestial wings and flying over, and Secundo himself stepping up to the edge of the Imperium frigate, things are looking interesting for the party. Let's see then what tricks they have up their sleeves this week in Grimpunk!
Oh god.
You simply love to see it.
That robot stresses me the fuck out, guys.
Correct.
You made a real freaky character. Like, congratulations.
He murdered 3 city guard.
In cold blood for no reason.
Like that.
Yeah.
So.
Secunda.
Yeah, more like
Secunda, more like Sikundo.
We all have the same brain rot.
We all share a brain cell.
We do. It pings
And it's
through us like the
infected.
DVD screen.
Infected with rot.
It's simply infested.
And
With
we are at
medicating.
the top of initiative with Coralia.
Okay.
Coralia, this bubble of silence has been dropped around you. Last session, you emitted a pulse wave and were able to build a little bit of distance between the 2 ships. However, a ballista rope bolt has been tethered to the Griffoni Grignande, You see another bolt being loaded at the ballista to the rear of the Imperial frigate. Things are not looking good. And you have this celestial winged judge right in front of you.
He's like 15 feet though, right? If like 10 or 15 feet.
He was able to do his full dash and get fully up into your face. So
great.
he is right there. Yeah, he just wasn't able to do anything last turn.
Fantastic. That is
You've got
horrifying.
John beside you. Dandon is up in the crow's nest. Elias has deployed the Coke Bears and hunkered down. Choom/Gristle is still in the barrel.
Pax.
I think I might stay in here.
Okay, fuck. I thought that the paladin was still like 10 feet down from me. Fuck.
And then, yeah. So that's the paladin looking ass.
Is the blue circle the entire radius of silence?
Yes.
Damn.
20-foot radius.
Large, yeah.
But I'm slightly above it, right? 'Cause
You
I'm
are
up in the
above
crow's
it,
nest.
yeah.
Okay.
You are like 30 feet up or whatever.
Okay, back to plan 1. Plan A. Which cleric is the one that put silence on the ship?
The one back here.
Okay, Kralia, like, looks at this paladin as he gets right up in her shit and just spits in his face before, grabbing the blood back out of the air and pulling it backwards and throwing an ice knife at the cleric.
Do it up. Sorry, you said you're stepping back?
No, she's not. Because if I
Gotcha.
step back, it's gonna warrant an opportunity attack.
Correctamundo.
And I've only got 11 hit points. So,
Gotcha.
I
So
gotta
you are
just...
chucking the ice knife. Go ahead. I think you would make the attack roll with disadvantage, right? Because there's a homie up in your grill. Ice knife 5e. So you make an attack.
Does
Yeah,
that count for a ranged
attack roll.
spell attack? Because it's not a ranged attack roll, it's a ranged spell
I think it's just
attack.
range.
Any-
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
is the problem with that? Yeah,
So it's at
you're
disadvantage.
trying to hit someone else. So it would be with disadvantage, but hit or miss, the shard will then explode. So that's not affected by any disadvantage or anything like
Okay.
that.
Cool. Oh, please, for the love of God, don't make me waste one of my temporal shit on this thing. Okay.
Can I use my inspiration to give you advantage?
Inspiration is for your use.
Damn it.
Can I use an inspiration to give myself advantage?
You absolutely can. Yep.
So does that...
You can do it also after you roll if you don't want to waste it.
Okay.
You can just roll the d20 from your inspiration whenever you want.
Okay. Because I did not roll well.
All right. You're using inspiration. Go ahead. Roll again.
That's much better. That is a 19 on the die.
That will hit.
So at second
That's
level is
D10.
what I'm gonna... I will take my inspiration off my board. What? Yeah. And to throw, and then a D... A what for the... It's 2d6 cold damage. Oh yeah, so it's increase, so it's 3d6 for the blast. And that's 9 for the base hit.
For the piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's what, a dex save?
And then it's a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 cold.
And what's the radius on the explosion?
Everything in 5 feet.
5 feet. Oops. Sure.
Blake has so kindly labeled them Monsieur Silence.
Thanks, Blake.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna hit anyone else.
Yeah, but it's gonna get rid of the fucking silence bubble.
So yeah, we're gonna have to make 2 con saves.
Yes.
So the first one, just DC, is 10. Oh no. What's your bonus, my friend?
Yeah,
Got a
bitch!
+5.
Fuck
bitch.
you!
Yeah, I don't think he has a +5. I think so.
He
30.
does not.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, yeah, Ice Knife. Is there a verbal? No, somatic
No,
and
it's
material.
Nope,
Somatic
it's
only.
somatic and material, and her
That's
blood
why she
was the
picked it.
material.
Big fucking brain this shit. Karalia,
I
you
looked-
chuck the ice
I
knife.
looked
Yeah.
at my spells.
You fucker. You absolute fucker.
Played like a true wizard. Get played, motherfucker.
Plan B
There's a
was
difference
to
between a
back out of
cleric
the
and a
bubble. Plan B was to back out of the bubble and just fucking fireball him.
Awesome. All right, and then so what was the cold damage as well?
Cold
Sorry, I'll
damage,
roll the save real
36.
quick here.
Oh!
I think you are doming this cleric.
I think I am fucking doming this cleric, which I have been wanting to do since last month.
Is it Blake's campaign that has the Nat 1 rule, or is that?
Is it
Kyle's?
your campaign that has the net one rule, Blake?
It is not.
Okay.
For failing a
Saving
spell.
throws.
Yeah, that's my campaign.
Pretty nice.
Means I get to put you guys. up
Me,
against
anytime
personal
any of you introduce me, I just go, that's neat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that.
16
Everybody-
cold damage, by the way.
That's a whole game. That's a whole game about making up rules.
The cleric on the other ship is looking quite cold, but also quite bloody. After you chuck this ice knife. Also, that's your action, Karalia. Anything else you would like to do? As the bubble of silence dissipates, do you say anything?
Let me see if I can say or do anything else.
Help.
Huh? I could. Yeah, that's facts. I can't cast another leveled spell, right? If I've already casted one.
Correct.
I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
I will just look back at this cleric after fucking doming this, or look back at the paladin in front of me after doming this, cleric on the other ship, and just grin up at him and just say, "You might want to back up."
Do you say that to the one up in your face?
Yeah.
Wearing a helmet so you cannot see any facial reaction, but you see a lowering of the sword towards you, and then you hear, muffled slightly by the helmet, "Heretic."
Prude.
Apostate.
This could
Awesome.
go on for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Daddy
anything else,
lover.
Karalia? What? Anything else, Corey?
No, that's all. I'm just giving the guy a warning.
John, you're up.
I am going to.
That was the warning.
I would like to attempt to disarm the paladin.
Oh. How would
So I'd
you?
like-
How are you going to do that?
By gripping his arm at the wrist and shattering it at the elbow,
Lovely.
and maybe pulling the sword out of his hand in the process. But that's up to the dice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ideal conditions. So I haven't rolled a disarming check before. What do I do for that?
So most often, right? That's like a battle master maneuver, right? There is
Yeah,
there is
no,
a disarming
take-
attack.
You can take the disarm action as well. If I
Disarm
go to
action.
my actions. Actions in combat. You may attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, ready, shove. So I guess I'm
Yeah.
improvising.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Contested by athletics or acrobatics. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a contested. You can use athletics or acro,
I think I'm gonna go with athletic.
and I will roll for
And I am
Daddy
bloody.
Lover.
Oh wow, I rolled way higher than that. 25.
Higher than a 4? Fuck.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
No way.
Like, I think this is going badly.
Yeah, John, you reach up and you see, like, as the sword points down at Corey, what do you do?
John bursts out of the barrel, grips her hand, shatters his arm, and then looks to the flying individual as the sword crumbles out of his hand and just says, "Corpse," as he grips the sword in both of his hands now. If I can, since I assume I succeeded in disarming with that.
I fucking just closed it. The wording of it, I think, was that it drops. Go ahead and... The attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. Go ahead and give me a acrobatics check to see if you can
Acrobatics
catch it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's falling into the ocean.
You know,
the-
I'll take
the
either
river.
of those. I think those are bad outcomes as far as I'm concerned. That's a natural 19. Shit.
That's a what?
For 19. 19.
Gotcha.
No modifier.
On 19? Yep. The blade drops. You manage to snag it right before it plunges into the water.
I will grip it. I don't know what the properties of this item are, but John will. Can I use my bonus action and my War Priest feature to shove Corey backwards?
Yeah, that's for for sure.
Yeah. So she isn't technically moving of her own volition, and I can then take up a defensive position in front of her, wielding this own motherfucker's sword against her.
Yeah, go ahead. And shove Corey 5 feet, yeah?
Yeah, just right behind me. Just
Yeah.
so she can move of her own volition.
Go ahead and move, move yourself, Corey.
That's very fighter of you.
You can go ahead and move yourself, Corey.
Cash
Scoot
money
in front of
move.
you. Do a little swap there.
Oops,
Yeah, that's all my stuff. I wish to stay right where I am, so thank you.
Gotcha.
Blake. Remember that Corey and Dandon. No, sorry, because I couldn't see Dandon. Corey and Elias both have bless, as well as myself.
Keep that in mind, folks.
It's a D4. That's all I got,
I
guys.
certainly will not.
Attacks and saves, right, for Bless?
Ability checks and attacks.
Oh, okay.
No, blesses attacks and saves.
Attacks and saves, yeah.
It's OP.
It is attack rolls and saving throws. You're right.
Skills is guidance.
Corey watches this man's arm get shattered at the elbow and just kind of like scoffs. I warned you.
Avoid with demons. And that's John's turn.
That is indeed John's
That
turn.
is indeed
Yes.
John's turn. After John, Zakundo steps up to the edge of the Griffon Yande. You see, as he takes one step, you see already beginning to blur before leaping over the gap and landing right beside you, John, where you moments ago stood. Zakundo, this construct that you have seen before, the personal butler to Benedict Augustinius Pemberton,
God damn it.
a foe that wants what is his. Zakundo turns to you, silent, raises the fists. You feel a distortion of gravity itself, the air bending around, and Zakundo begins to throw punches.
Good thing you got that plate armor, bud. I've never heard Blake laugh like that before.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Does a 27 hit?
27 does. Yes. Yes, that hit.
Ooh, I'm rolling fucking hot. 28 will hit.
Yeah.
One. You
Fun stuff.
take 22 force damage,
Oh, Jesus.
Cool. Force.
followed by 19 force damage.
Gotcha. Cool.
As these fists of this construct, you're looking at the construct. You've seen other constructs before back in Marencia, walking around the Augustine Trading Company headquarters. Many of them, and you encountered them back at the Red Dog Inn. Many constructs that are in circulation are made out of, iron, steel, often wood in lots of places. Secundo is made of like a black, like it almost looks like titanium. Extremely strong and highly refined metal. You see none of the poorly constructed joints. Secundo is a work of art, and you are feeling that as these blows connect and crunch and force your body to bend in ways that it should, in ways that you just previously made the paladin above you bend. All silently.
All silent. Yeah. And all force damage.
And all force damage.
Big youchers. Okay.
Big youchers.
I'm still standing. Barely. And I'm
Gotcha.
still concentrating on bless somehow.
Oh, great. That's good to know. Cool.
That's why when you're blessing people, you bless yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. Back across on the Imperium frigate, you see the priest stand up, kind of start brushing some of the icicles off. Before looking back across the gap. You see he raises this holy tome high into the air and calls out, "In the name of Imperius, in the name of Nova, may fire strike you!" Before you see a small version of the sun manifest directly above you, Corey, before roaring down from the heavens. Each creature in a 10-foot radius.
God,
Hi, Corey.
can I ask a question?
Yep. What's up?
1 second, really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I see him?
Yes, you were throwing an ice knife at him.
Can I chronal shift him and make him fail his spell?
Chronal Shift forces a reroll
Oh, right, and it's fucking
of a
fireball.
d20. This is, so the spell, there is no d20 being rolled for this,
Right.
I don't think.
Except for from you.
Except for your
And-
save, which certainly might
mine?
come into consideration.
Probably.
10-foot radius, that'll hit you too.
I think that also hits Secundo.
That's also
and
gonna hit
Paladin.
Secundo. And the Paladin.
It's better, right? Yep.
Shout out to Flame Strike, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna. Oh Jesus.
Captain Dupont, no.
Captain Dubois, no.
I'm gonna die.
I'm saying.
Keg, no. Oh,
Dex
you are
save?
you are in a good position, Elias. Good thing you tucked back in there. All right, I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws.
Plus one D.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad.
I take full.
Yeah, taking full damage.
Oh no.
I don't think it was gonna matter if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Fuck, this is gonna suck. I'm dead. I'm
15
so dead.
points of fire damage and 15 points of radiant damage, all as one attack, though. So 30 total points of damage.
So what do you do if you double over your max?
It's not.
Oh,
You didn't. You didn't
Okay.
double over your max.
you're not.
You're not even
You
close
were.
to it.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because I don't know.
You
if-
would be full dead, yes.
Yeah.
You
There would be no
full
death
dead.
saves.
Oof.
As this mini sun appears and blasts down, flames and radiant magic in equal measure, Corey and John are both knocked unconscious, dropping to the ground. I gotta roll for some saves for my guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 folks. The paladin passes. Secundo certainly passes. Jesus, I rolled so good for all of them. Keg. And Captain Dubois got a nat 20. However, it's still a decent chunk of damage. Dubois is knocked down to a knee, is not unconscious, but is very close to being. Yeah, Keg's not looking great either. Awesome. And that is, the priest just, you hear like a, yes, in his holy name! Before it is Dandin's turn.
Oh boy.
Dandin, you look down and you see all of this play out in quick succession. For a moment, you see the paladin gets disarmed. Hope blossoms in everyone's breast. Before Secundo leaps over, pummels John, and then this holy burst of sunlight rains down, knocking both John and Corey to the ground.
Okay. I hid up here, so I'm should theoretically be hidden because I rolled
Correct.
really high. What does Thomas have in terms of weaponry? Does he have a gun? Does he have anything?
You see, Thomas has a dagger held in one hand and like a small pistol in the other.
A small pistol in the other. Okay. Dandin is going to reach down, touch her sling pouch, cast Magic Stone as a bonus action. I'm going to pull out 3 slightly glowing marbles and just shove them into Thomas's hand and just say, just think where you want them to go and they'll go.
Okay.
If he chooses to make any attacks with those, let me know because you got to use my spellcasting stuff.
Yep.
And then as that sun fades from the flame strike, from a space at about the same area, maybe slightly higher than it, I'm going to use my action to do thaumaturgy, to throw my voice out between the 2 ships, actually. And it's going to echo out and be much louder than the priest that is speaking down there. And as the voice is thrown and magically magnified, I am going to do my very best impression of the Lady Miklas. And in the thaumaturgy, I am going to say, this ship and its passengers are under the guidance of the Redeemer. Leave them be, or risk losing my grace forever.
Go ahead, Dandin, and give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm pretty good at those.
You got this, Dandin.
I am going to use my inspiration that I have to give myself advantage.
Yep.
And make sure there's nothing else that I can do as a little extra thing on the side. I don't believe there is. Okay. Fuck it, we ball, right, guys?
Sometimes you just got a ball.
It is a 24 total.
24. As
No,
this voice.
25. Sorry.
25.
25.
25 is a very good roll. On that 25, Dandin, your voice rings out, but it is not your voice. It is the voice of the Lady Nicholas, the Redeemer, the Lady of Mercy, that you have, especially in the most recent days, had more and more. Takes a sip of the pickle booze. You've had more and more chance to listen to study, to embody within yourself. Or sometimes, indeed, it feels as if it comes from within yourself. And this is a moment where that happens. As you speak and proclaim that Le Griffoni Grignande is under the protection of the Redeemer, you see that everyone stops and turns to see this voice ring out between the ships. The Inquisition soldiers on board here pause, appearing to be in awe of what they have just heard. They look to their commander, this judge floating, holding one hand broken, grimacing in pain. And they lower their weapons for a moment. It appears to be, for who knows how long, a moment of peace.
Okay.
You see Thomas looking at you.
Thomas definitely saw me like crouch down in the crow's nest and then just watched my face go slack, my eyes glow, and my voice, or like my mouth move, but the voice has been like 30 feet away.
What did you just do, kid?
I don't know. Hopefully saved our asses. And I am going to end my turn, hoping that that has accomplished something.
Dandin, you are followed by the Inquisition judge. The judge notices that the Inquisitors have stopped for a moment and grimaces and begins to speak. You claim that the Lady of Mercy walks with you, escorts the ship. How convenient. And here I was wondering where Nicholas was when the lands needed her most. You hear that? She's been traveling with this monthly band of pirates all along. Her prayers answered at last. I say that the Lady of Mercy is no more savior than all of you apostates. 500 years, these lands have been haunted by pain and misery. We serve Imperius, the last of Nova's chosen. He will not rest until the corruption of magic is burned from this world, so that the faithful may yet live in purity. In his holy name, I will cleanse you all with the flame. And he is going to attempt to persuade back.
Okay. Hold on. Actually, no, do what you're gonna do, because I have very few things I can do. Oh god, he's a paladin. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You know he's a paladin. He is a judge with, again, like high-ranking members of the Inquisition.
Yeah.
Is going to go ahead and make this check.
Oh, please roll low. Please roll low. Oh!
You see as he reaches the climax of this zealous speech, he goes to raise and ignite his sword, but it is not there. He raises a hand, and this wrist just kind of limply folds over.
Can I?
And you see, all of the Inquisitors on board appear. You hear the priest from back on the ship. Lady Nicholas has not been hurt in some time.
With a nat 1, can I add insult to injury
Yeah.
on top of that?
Yeah, what's up?
The tail end of the thaumaturgy with just like that, a little bit of faint like rumbling of thunder, is just in a very soft voice that could actually be closer to Dandon's, but you really can't tell because it's really quiet, and it's still just loud enough for I think just for that guy to hear with a nat 1, and he just says, oh no, I just forgot what I was gonna say because I was over explaining it. No. He just hears, so be it.
You hear the soft Dandon-esque "so be it" rings out. The judge, pay it no mind. And the priest, Judge Imperatant, perhaps we should halt and perform a reading. Consult with Imperius directly. I'll do it myself then, if you cannot be trusted to carry out the will of our Lord. And it looks as if, while the judge is as zealous as ever, the rest of the Inquisitors on board and the priest back on the ship are not engaging further.
That
which
was
is very
awesome,
good timing.
Kyle.
Very good timing, because it was about to be all of the Inquisitors' turns. The crossbows get lowered. Hands are still very much on it. Back on the Lucrofoni Grenade, the Inquisitors that were fighting Danica and Figgis stop for a moment. Everyone's kind of eyeing each other, but no longer trying to kill each other.
I just look at Thomas looking at me, and I just go, shut the fuck up. Don't do it.
You see Thomas just kind of like slinks down. Somehow he's even lower than you.
Yeah.
Elias.
I've been thinking about that for 3 weeks, guys.
Elias, that's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward. Can I look in Secundo's eyes and see if their face?
Not at all. Sukuna does not appear to give a shit about any of this. Secundo is like cocking a fist ready to throw another. Appears to be like getting ready to punch John while he's down.
That sounds correct.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on who's first on the initiative order.
Coralia is.
That's unfortunate. Damn it. Corella, you have any healing?
Yeah, she's an artificer now. She's got cure wounds.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna heal.
Yeah, get me up. I can get Jacob
Yeah,
back
I
up.
forgot you multi-class. Yeah, I will cure wounds you with.
Oh my god.
I will take out my new cane, and it faints slightly with moonlight, and kind of just nick a piece of your skin, and you see. Well, you don't see, but the blood leaves your skin as it stitches itself back up. And I'm gonna cure wounds for 9 plus because of that, because of my
Oh yeah,
Moonlight
you got the cool
Sickle.
cane sword. Yeah.
ooh, nice. 13 HP. Good roll. As for my coke bears,
Yep. Again, most of them
they're
are
gonna-
over on the Imperium ship. You see, Groknar also doesn't appear to care much. It is still very much in like frenzy mode,
Yeah.
which might complicate things.
and I have my coke bears hold their action and try to hide beneath the ship just below the cleric here.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, absolutely. They all run over little bear rats and disappear from sight.
Yeah, can I have them ready an attack if they if she does anything hostile, or him or her, she.
Yeah.
Blake, could I ask a clarifying question real quick?
Yep.
None of the people on this ship were the Magister that was on our ship at any point, right? That we've seen, at least?
Oh, correct. No.
Okay.
Same with my top coke bear.
Gotcha.
As for my bonus action, I will. Oh shit! I casted a spell already. Um. I already activated Chile last turn, right?
Such a good spell.
And... Ooh. How much movement do I have left?
I think you moved like what, 15? Yeah.
15. Is there anywhere I can hide in this area?
I mean, going directly back would kind of put you behind those staircases going up to the captain's quarters, so that would shield you from like people over here. That's kind of really, like, unless you want to try and get down into like the hold, that's kind of really the only place you could possibly hide. Unless you want to like drop prone and go close to the edge of the ship, but
No, I want to be out of sight. How far down is the hold down? Can I just jump down?
here it's got the like grate over it. The stairs are over here.
Okay. Can I say I moved here to heal Corey and then go back 20
Yeah, for sure.
into this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna close the door. And, those who are perceptible enough will hear bones cracking and flesh warping as I turn into a... Let's see. Yeah, we'll figure that out next time, but I'm probably gonna be a wolf.
Gotcha.
Or a bear. We'll see. But yeah, that's my turn.
Gotcha. At the end of your turn, we get to the top of initiative. Before Corey goes, we're gonna resolve some of the crew's actions. Adea looks forward at the dropped John and recently revived Corey, and just raises her hands, and you see water from behind her rises up. Crystal clear, soothing water falls upon you, John, and Corey, and you are both healed for both healed for 27 as a mass cure wounds gets dropped on you.
I
And
do
yeah,
love a good druid.
as this water falls upon you, you see John as you're coming back to consciousness, and it also appears in your mind, Corey. You just see Adea floating before you and kneeling down and laying a gentle kiss upon your brows. You feel the cooling water rejuvenate you and heal you back up.
Amazing.
Rise again, children.
Fucking elves.
Elves are
Groknar,
weird, yo.
uh,
Oh, Groknar.
as Groknar is raising his weapon, you hear Skrink call out, "Groknar, no! We must restrain ourselves!" I'm gonna make a persuasion check for Skrink.
Oh no. He's not a paladin.
Oh,
He rolled so good though. As Groknar is raising his like McQuaddle club about to brain someone, he turns. Groknar? Yes, Groknar! Skrink!
Oh,
Turns.
he says other things. Oh wait,
And
he did in the
jumps-
first session we met him. Yeah, okay.
Jumps back across with a standing long jump right onto the edge by Secundo. You see Figgis and Danica both eyeing these Inquisitors. Figgis, alright, let's not do anything hasty now here, gentlemen. I think we'll be escorting you back to your ship right fast. You could probably get back the way you came on that frickin' rope. And Gorza is pulling her axe out of the Inquisitor she killed last turn. Dubois is so fucked up, just kind of manages to get up, and he's like reaching, takes out a flask and drinks. You see like some of the scorched marks on his skin, severe burns from fire and radiant magic, heal themselves a little bit. And Thomas is just fully hiding down here, looking very like freaked out by the violence, certainly, but also very affected by what you have done, Dandon.
In a like he's creeped out way.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
like Thomas, you guys got along really well,
Yeah.
and he is looking at you as if he's never seen you before.
Oh boy. Well, we'll get to that when we come to it. Uh-oh. Jacob, nope. Geo died.
You.
Back on the Imperium frigate, again, most of the crew are looking to between the paladin on your ship and the priest back on theirs. The priest release their ship. The Judge Imperator has lost himself. Imperius and Miklis have worked together always. We will not. I must consult with Imperius. And you hear as the rope connecting the ships gets deactivated just as like one of the Inquisitors was like climbing on it, about to go back over. Oh! Steps back up and is apparently now trapped on your ship, but your ship is no longer bound to theirs.
Okay.
Coralia, that's your turn.
Oh god. That was-
Actually, sorry. I need to know what are. I think just Dandon. What is your passive perception? Definitely not Elias. You stepped away.
Mine is 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Dandon, as all of this looks to be perhaps calming down slightly. You still have Secundo to deal with, but and this paladin, but the majority of the Inquisitors are stepping back. You see something disconcerting. Over where Figgis and Danica and Gorza are. As Gorza pulls her axe out of the corpse of this Inquisitor, you notice that the blood dripping down from the axe is not just pooling around her feet, but appears to be moving.
Moving after it touches the axe and her, or moving just from, like, being siphoned actively out of the neck of this person?
You see that the blood has kind of finished spurting out of this Inquisitor, but the blood has pooled, and in this pool, the pool is beginning to move. You see it shifting, expanding. It's almost as if it's being pulled in certain directions. On an 18, I'll say, as you're looking at it, you see it whirling almost as if it's forming a circle around Gorza.
Oh no.
Coralia, with the memory of Elias nicking you a little bit, and then feeling a lot better, and then Adea planting a refreshing kiss on you, you return to the land of the living. For now.
Fuck. I am going to... So everything is stopped, right?
All of the Inquisitors, with the exception of the two that are right beside you. The Paladin
Brand.
is very
And the
much
Paladin.
still... You see the Paladin is, like, going for another weapon, has, like, dropped his shield from his left hand and is drawing a weapon. And Secundo, again, is getting ready to punch John again.
Secundo gives 0 points.
I'm sorry, John. I don't want to hit the button after last time. But I have to hit the button, don't I?
Talking about the pulse wave setting.
You got another pulse wave, yeah?
Yeah.
If you shift 5 feet south, you can push. You can only hit Secundo. You'll miss you'll miss myself and Groknar. If you're trying to pulse wave again, I don't know if that's your plan though. Just saying.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to put you in harm's way. So yeah, I will fucking pulse wave get into the right position to just can I angle myself, cuz John is down, he's like prone, right? So can I angle myself just right to hit Secundo and the Paladin from below them?
I think if you move yourself here, like with the way the cone is,
Yeah.
I'll say it'll hit just them. And then, yeah, you'll like line one edge with Secundo, and then the cone will hit
Yeah.
the Paladin.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah, certainly.
Hog. Okay.
She'll fucking do it again.
I love this fucking spell.
Good spell. Thanks, Matt Mercer.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, what's the save I'm rolling?
Okay. So it's a con save.
Okay. And what's the DC?
17.
Okay. All right.
Please fail. Please fail. Please, please, please,
I shall make two rolls now.
Please. Please.
Once in that one.
One is a nat one. The
Make
order
it
in which they
Secundo,
were
make
done
it
was
fly into the Paladin.
the order in which it's done is closest and then furthest. What's the DC?
17.
Where is?
He had a plus 12.
Come on, Secundo. You're a monk. You can't have put everything in every stat. It's impossible.
Please.
He is
He has to have a dump
Yes,
stat,
it has
right?
to- it has
One
to
of
be
them
one.
has.
Would you believe if I told you
What's in
Secundo has a +4? You cheeky
not enough.
fucker.
It's not enough.
Ah.
Oh my god.
As this pulse wave blasts out, you shift back Secundo, at the last second, like turns the head slightly, sensing something wrong, before getting blasted. How far again?
It's 15 feet away from me. And they take 66 force damage.
Gotcha. Roll that damage.
We love some your
And just to clarify, again, you can push or pull. You don't want to pull them closer?
No, no, no. God, no.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Fuck off, Blake. No, that's only 5. Fuck. I'm too high to count.
In there.
Ooh.
I'm sweating so much.
Little did you know, Secundo can fucking fly.
Fuck that guy.
Rocket boots.
Rocket boots, bitch.
He's actually Inspector Gadget's brother.
Um,
Go Gadget.
That is 28 points of force damage to both
Go
of them.
Secundo. 28, gotcha.
God damn. That's a lot of damage.
The paladins looks bloodied as you blast back. You hear just like a sickening as like the wrist just breaks even more, as that's where most of it hit him. Just oh no! But again, has these celestial wings out, is still flying in the air, but blasted 15 feet back. Secundo gets blasted back, is not flying, and begins to fall.
Is a metal
into
man.
the river.
Is a metal man will sink.
Probably also doesn't need to breathe though.
I hope he fucking fills with water and stays down there.
Gotcha. Awesome. Coralio, big turn, big move. Anything
Big
else?
moves.
Big moves. Big moves from a lot of
Money
folk
moves.
today.
Money moves.
Fuck. I think that's all I've got. I will get up off of the ground for one. Because I feel like Corey, snuck past Secundo and then on the ground before they realized that she was moving.
Yeah.
And I'll just get up, John.
Yeah. As you say, get up, John. As you say, get up, John. From beside you, Corey, you hear Groknar. And John, that's your turn. You hear, get up, John. Groknar. And you
John,
rouse.
I think. Am I still holding the sword that I pilfered?
You are still holding the sword. Yeah.
I'm gonna plant it and use it to hoist myself up and spit blood off of the side of the ship. As I'm doing that, I'm going to just whisper to myself, Redeemer, keep me. And I'm gonna cast a 2nd level healing word because I have too few hit points.
Oh, that's right. You guys got hit by a fireball last session. That's why you started with low HP. Okay.
No, I was at full hit points. Secunda just punched me
no,
twice.
No, Corey just got shot a bunch
Yeah.
by crossbows.
Oh,
Crossbow
okay.
bolts.
Okay.
And then
And
John
I
got
got myself
his
9
shit
hit
tenderized.
points, which is not a lot of hit points, but I will then stand up to... That happened. They're blasted off. That's a thing. I don't want to feel like I'm metagaming, but I feel like I must ask, do I recognize or notice what Gorza's doing? Do either of those things occur to me?
Go
as
ahead
I
and give me
stand up
a-
and take a pocket.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as you stand up and kind of quickly take, assess the battlefield around you.
Not bad. In terms of the rolling department, it's actually quite good. 21.
you hear it first. You hear Figgis go, "So what the fuck are you doing?" And as you gaze over, you see a corpse right at Gorza's feet, and you see the blood is like draining away from the corpse and beginning to form a circle around her. You have seen such movement from blood before, quite personally.
Okay.
As in, it has done this around you before. You know that a communion is soon going to begin.
Okay. I am going to stumble forward my 15 feet, dragging this sword behind me.
Yep.
And as I do, I will use my action to dump, not exactly 20 hit points, but I'm gonna dump another 10 hit points into myself with Lay on Hands. Just to help with this whole HP situation. And as I do, I'm not saying anything. And no, Danica's right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lean down and whisper. I thought the whole cult thing wasn't quite an issue.
Oh, what's going on here? You see the Inquisitors have started to notice, and they have lowered weapons and are about to charge Gorza, it looks like.
John is going to act surprised at seeing this blood forming next to the Inquisitors, and he'll look with vitriol in his eyes, and he'll level the weapon alongside them. Miklas would wish we reduce this monster to ash.
Yes. Yes, in the name of Imperius and Miklas, we will end this filth.
Amazing.
We're keeping it shifty today. We are playing a game of tug of war.
And once everybody's attention is directed at Gorza's, John's arm like shakes for a second because he still just got his. My hit points are back up, but I did just get my ass rocked.
Yeah, certainly.
He's like, "Fuck."
Amazing.
That's my turn. That's all.
That's your turn. That is going to then be. Secundo gets blasted back, falls down into the water, vanishes from sight as he hits the waves, and is lost.
Guys, I think that's gonna be a problem later.
He's definitely gonna get those grippers into the bottom of our
Oh
boat.
yeah, totally.
Put those grippers away.
Dandon, that's your turn.
No.
Really? Oh
Yep.
boy. Oh
Yep.
no.
And on that note, I have to go let Jamie up. Let's take 5. Everyone
For
go
sure.
pee and get water.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Good to go.
unpause that bitch. Dandon, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like to very sincerely just put a hand on Thomas's shoulder and just say, "It's gonna be okay." And I'm going to crawl over this back side of the crow's nest.
Yep.
Still attempting to retain my stealth and just skitter out onto the rigging on the outside of the crow's nest, but I'm not going to descend. I'm just going to sit back there so I got a slightly better view of some things.
Gotcha.
At the moment, does it appear that any of our enemies in this situation are attempting to target Dubois?
Dubois?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Then in that case, I am going to do some stupid shit, probably.
Yes.
Um,
good.
okay. I'm going to look down towards it's kind of what I got, and he's definitely Dubois is the most hurt person still on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will just look down, and I will use my healing light to heal Dubois for 5 HP. And he just feels more of those burns just beginning to recede. There's no obvious magic.
Doubles his HP.
And then the thing going on with Gorza. Does it appear like she's casting a spell? Does it appear like there's like an actual like, is she saying anything while this is happening?
As a lot of the chaos of the combat from moments ago has kind of come to a brief end here, you do indeed hear chanting from Gorza.
Okay.
I mean, it is not dissimilar to the chanting she was doing before, below deck and back in Castle Beaumont, but she is certainly chanting.
Okay. Do I get the sense that that chanting is what's causing the blood thing to happen right now? I have to ask.
Go ahead and give me an insight check. Or Arcana.
Insight.
Or religion. Any of those two.
Insight 21.
Yes, most certainly. Gorza is speaking with intent.
Okay. I am going to grab a marble, light it up,
Pig her in the head.
and I am going to, with advantage because I'm hidden,
Yep.
aim a guiding bolt at her throat.
Do it up.
Ooh, that's okay. Actually, that's really good. No. Where's the page with the actions on it? That is a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Okay. Seven. 11. 18 points of radiant damage to her throat, and the next attack roll against her has advantage.
Gotcha. As you fire off this guiding bolt, it streaks past everyone from on high and strikes Gorza in the neck. You hear a slight gurgle, but it does not impede her speech as much as I think you were hoping for. She continues to speak, to chant.
Oh boy.
More pained, certainly, but it continues.
And I am just going to stay exactly where I am and not move.
Gotcha.
Because I'm just a little guy.
Excellent. That is the judge's turn. The judge, again, has been disarmed. Right hand is practically useless at this point. Draws from their side a shorter sword, definitely not as well made or not glowing with divine light as the other one was, though it has lost that luster in your hands, John. But flies over. As he's flying over, he points with the left shorter sword at you, John. Be branded, heretic. And you feel a searing on your face, on your cheek. To those around, I'll say, Dandon, you can probably spot this most clearly out of the party. You see a symbol is seared into the skin of John on the cheek. This holy symbol of Imperius. Where are we here? Perhaps ironically, a pair of shackles being broken, seared onto your face. As this gets placed on you, flies all the way over to you. 15. Okay, I want to move you to the top. To front. There we go. And is swinging down at you, John. You are consort of demons. You must be called.
Well, he just tried to brand me. I'm gonna kill him. I tried. Sorry, Dandon.
Rip his stupid wings
That's
off.
a 12 to hit,
No.
and that is a 26 to hit.
And my
26 does hit.
Can I silvery barbs that, God?
You certainly can. The range on that is what, 60?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're good. I'll roll again.
Fucking fail. I swear to God, Blake!
Oh, bro, that was on an 8. Instead, it's a 24 to hit.
Rough.
and my
Again,
Go ahead.
it's very significant that you did disarm. This is a little bit of a dinkier swing. Hits you for 8 points of slashing damage. But
Oh, so
no,
5 points.
no additional radiant. Yes, exactly. Go ahead and reduce that however much you do.
and my poke bear trigger its ready attack or ready action because hostile.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Way to
So-
go, frickin' Geo and the Coke Bears.
All of the Coke Bears go off.
No, just the one. Well,
The one with
just
the
the one
judge.
that's beside them. Yeah, because
Gotcha.
they haven't done anything hostile on the other one.
Yeah, go ahead and attack the judge with the
18.
Bokabola.
18 to hit.
18 and 18. And 18 hits exactly.
Okay, and 2d6 plus- 10 damage.
10 damage. Gotcha.
I think that might be the most damage one of those bears has done this entire campaign in a single hit.
That was a chunky bear hit, yeah. Awesome. With that, that is the Inquisitor's turn. They are all going to move forward and attack Gorza. You're a little, it's like a rat, right? They just step over the bear. And are both going to take swings.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the floorboards, you know.
We're like koala bear sized, right? Yeah, drop bears.
Was there
They've had a
some
taste of human flesh.
pretty good rolls?
Can't let them be around any of these horses anymore.
All of the Inquisitors on board here, all 2 of them, lay into Gorza. You see one hit just fully whiffs, but they do land some blows. But you see as the blood flies from their blades, again, it lands far, sometimes far away, splatters on the side of the ship. But as soon as it hits, it drips down, and oozes towards Gorza once more.
The one of those attacks would have had advantage from guiding bolt.
I'll roll one more attack then. Gotcha. Elias, that is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, my cold bears are tiny. They're occupying.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A swarm of them occupy like 2.5 feet. But 2.5 feet. Okay. The one beside the Inquisitor is just gonna. Does it look like? Does it look like the rest of the other ship is like? Are they drifting off or?
Yeah, they are no longer pursuing, and Lucafroni Grignande has started going once more. So they are going to
Okay.
start dropping behind, basically at the start of the next turn.
The 3 cold bears are just gonna jump off the ship. They're just gonna fly and not fly.
Yeah,
They're gonna dash
as
out of there.
all the bears jump off, you see one of the Inquisitors looks back at the priest. Is that a sign?
A plague!
Hey there, the flag's gone. So they're just I'll fix their positions, and they're just gonna dash. They're gonna be half movement in the water because they don't have swim speed. I believe.
Sure.
Is it half movement in the water? It is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah. So they'll get there next turn. But the one up top is gonna hit again on the Inquisitor. That's 14 to hit. I don't know if that hits.
You're attacking the judge, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Didn't think so. Okay, well, Elias is gonna come out of hiding in ultra mutated bear form.
I would love for you to describe what you look like, Elias. As Corey, you hear emerging something.
Yeah, this large bear, dark fur, red eyes. I think I have a picture of him. And you see its fur is almost alive. It's hard to spot without staring at it, but at the corner of your eye, you see it kind of writhe almost unnaturally.
Hate that.
But yeah, moves forward. This is probably like, is it sunny right now? Sunlight, right? Or is
It's
it
the middle of the
evening?
night. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's hard to see then. Excellent.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
move
like the
forward.
moon out, but other than that.
I'm gonna move forward. What is the movement speed? 40 feet. Oh, hell yeah. No bears move that fast. I think I can get to him, right?
Yep.
Yep. As I move forward, actually, you see Corey as this bear passes by you. You see crystallized wings sprout out from its shoulder blades.
Wild.
As it starts into a running start and flies off into just above the Inquisitor. I'm gonna try.
Dude's
say
got a
flying?
flying bear.
Yes. I
Yeah.
have-
Oh, this is the mute. Oh no.
For the low cost of 3 spell points.
Sorry, mutation points.
That
No,
bear's
well,
sick.
this is
That
my
dog is sick.
this is my racial feature. I am a gem dragonborn.
Ah, right. Good
Um,
God, what an
Based.
unholy abomination.
Uh,
Sometimes
I
nature goes wrong.
sometimes nature
Sometimes
goes
nature makes a
right.
mistake.
Awesome.
I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah, dude up.
Yeah. Since I can't click on my thing,
Another time
it's
to
just
destroy
all.
this chimera.
Oh yeah, baby, that's 20.
Oh.
First hit. Let's go. That's a 29 to hit.
The judge turns. What in Imperious' name? No!
Gonna swipe
Brand that, asshole.
a claw at him. So that's 4d6. That's 4.
What was the total?
13 plus 4 is 17.
17. Oof.
Oh, right. I forgot. I am poison claws. So plus 2d4. Ooh, damn. Two ones.
Gio, everything you just
so-
said was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, well, it's the middle of the night. No one can see the full grotesqueness.
But my poison claws of my bear with writhing
bear.
flesh.
Hey, all of those, all
nine-
of those things you said made all of the DMs in this game go.
I want to
19
just say
total.
I'm wriggling with excitement. I love that subclass.
Yeah, it's pretty
Cool. What was the poison damage again?
2.
Yeah.
2 poison damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the rest is 9,
Gotcha.
17. And that was my first attack. And,
God damn it.
and then I will bite him. Ooh, that's only a 13. That's only a 13. I'm guessing that misses.
No, it does not hit.
Yeah, so
Manages
it's
to parry
running.
slightly with the short sword.
You see it running 30 feet, and then just jumps and gives him a nasty swipe across its chest.
Emphasis on
Alright.
nasty.
That's my turn.
It's septic.
It's up. Yeah, that's next time. I had to use my bonus action to fly.
Gotcha. Okay. 1 second. As the Imperium frigate gets lost behind as the Ligrafoni Grignande surges ahead, something wrong begins to happen.
I knew that fucker under the water was gonna come back.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's the blood thing.
As
That
Gorza
might be
is
worse, yeah.
attacked from multiple sides, she lets out a grunt, her throat partially glowing and partially crushed, but not fully. Her blood continues to splash against the deck and move and contort, forming not just a circle now, but symbols. What languages do y'all speak? Corey, I'm gonna say you are too far away to have sight of this, but from John, from Elias, and from Dandin.
John speaks common.
Right, of course. How could I forget?
I celestial, common, and thieves can't.
And Elias?
Deep speech, draconic, druidic, inferno.
In a language you do not recognize, but that you can feel is most profane. Something is written. Gorza's chanting increases in volume, strained as it is. O Tomac, great slaughterer, I call out to you now. Hear me, render of flesh, breaker of bones. As she continues to chant, you see the blood in the circle around her begins to tremor and pulse in a rhythmic beat that it takes you a moment to realize what it is. It's the beating of a heart. And you not only see it beating, but you begin to feel it beating as well. You feel the blood pumping in all of your veins, rushing in your head, your ears, your heart. I'm gonna need...
Oh no. Gorza was the boss the whole time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everyone but Corey to make a wisdom saving throw.
And
Is there any modification to this saving throw for John based off of his
With
familiarity
disadvantage
with it?
for John.
Yeah, I didn't know if it'd be positive or negative, but I knew it would be
No,
something.
you're absolutely right. Thank you for clarifying.
do my cloak bears need to make the saving throw?
Yes, they do.
I got a 24 for myself.
18.
Dirty 20.
And Blake, if I failed, I have a thing I can do, so just let me know.
Same.
18 on Dandin. What did John get?
Dirty 20.
Dandin, you did fail.
I did fail. I am going to use my once per short rest favored by the gods to roll 2d4 and attempt to succeed.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
That's
What'd you
going
say
to
was
be
the-
that's going to be an additional 6. That's going to get me up to 24 total.
Okay.
Oh.
Rolling for your Coke Bears. You do that? Are they using your stats or?
No, they
They
have
use-
their own. 15 for the one, but I'm assuming the rest are not.
The other ones
they're
are
on
in
the
the
bottom.
water, yeah.
They're in
Yeah,
the water.
correct.
Yeah. So,
So
the
the one
one,
on there-
up there is 15.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll for 1, 2, 3,
And my
4, 5.
total, I believe my total is 26 actually with Bless. Or no, Bless is gone, right?
Oh, Bless is gone. I was down. So yeah.
Oh yeah, 24 without Bless.
It made my heart go doki doki.
Oh. Okay. As the blood pumping in all of you increases and increases, you feel it swelling. You feel your muscles contorting and strengthening. You feel your inhibitions fading, and you feel a rage settle over you.
Ooh.
Not for any of you, but for all of the NPCs, save for Danica.
Ah, that little gnome. Knew I liked her.
Yeah.
Shit.
John, as you feel it wash over you and you are able to shake it off, you know what you just shook off. It is the blood fury of Tormak. In moments of import to the god of wrath, the cultists of Tormak are able to whip each other up into a frenzy. This is how your village was destroyed. This is how many other villages were destroyed. And you have given yourself over to this in the past voluntarily many times. You know that everyone who failed is going to randomly strike out at whoever's closest. There might be a continued attempt to break out of it for them, but the next turn especially is going to be a bloody one.
Do I? So has Gorza's effect that she's tried finished, or is there a continuation on
Oh, I am not finished.
Okay.
As this
No.
wave of bloodlust passes over everyone, you see Gorza herself stiffen suddenly, a look of fear and joy intermingled on her face. Father of Slaughter, I'm yours. Use me as your humble servant, and I will bring you. And you see at this point her head turns and locks onto you, John. I will bring you your avatar, Mikhail, he who was lost, but has been found. The dragon will rise again, oh, he will rise, and the blood of the Redeemer will fall, drowning the world once and for all. Take me, oh Tormach! Gorza's impassioned screams are violently cut off as you see her head snaps back, the vertebrae in her neck audibly crunching, flesh ripping from her neck as blood sprays from her throat, covering all nearby, flowing into and fueling the circle more and more. Her body begins to spasm and jerk, swell and grow in size. You see horns burst out from beneath the skin of her forehead as she transforms before your eyes into a looming creature of hulking fur and muscle, with the blood dripping down its hide, fists like battering rams, and these giant, wickedly curved horns. Go ahead and throw up some art.
Fuck.
The demonic beast that Gorza has transformed into lets out a furious roar. And you see beside her, Figgis' grip on his saber's titan. You see his own face has twisted into a rage. Oh, I never did like you. Before he begins to spin into a whirling dervish, his blades a fury. Things have just gotten very interesting indeed. Go ahead and drop you into the scene here.
Man, Blake really said you guys got too comfortable.
Coralia, it is your turn.
You okay, God?
Oh god, it's so big. What the fuck? I just looked at the map.
I can see it, right?
Oh, most certainly.
Do I know what it is?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I'm really good at those.
Arcana, religion, yeah. John, you can give me a history check in addition to any of those if you want, with advantage.
26.
Damn. Nerd.
I rolled a natural 20 with history.
Yeah, of course, John. You know that you've been around these before. This is called a. I need to look up it again, just so I'm saying it right. It is called a Goristro.
Yeah. It's a demon, guys. Shit.
Yeah, it is a type of, like, it is a fiend,
Yeah.
a demon. I mean, you're looking at it, you can see the resemblance to a minotaur, certainly. Into your research previously into Tormach, you know Tormach is often depicted and chooses the form of a demonic minotaur. So this is absolutely kind of like in the image of Tormach. This is a powerful fiend, certainly. Although you know that they often grow larger than this. You've seen, again, this like transformation take place. You think if this were a fiend from, the abyss itself, it would probably be like twice the size of this. This is somewhat like limited by Gorza's like flesh available for transformation. So it's not as bad as it could be, but it is still very bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, very bad news in terms of this must be dealt with immediately, obviously.
Yes.
But very bad news in, like, our best hope is to abandon this ship and get as far away from it as possible, or, like, our best hope is to hope that everyone tries to slaughter this thing. Like, what's...
John, you
There's
know
somewhere
that
there in
the bloodlust that fuels this, it is extremely strong. It would certainly, if you were to try and like swim away from this thing, it would catch you and kill you, almost certainly.
Okay, so shit's just hit the fan, and
Yeah.
our best option is to...
I think you are aware too of the danger to the ship with this thing on it. Like, this is when it is attacking people, it is also going to be fucking up the ship. And if it's not dealt with soon, the ship will go down, most likely in the course of the combat.
Okay.
Fuck.
Coralia, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Coralia.
Yeah, Coralia. How many pulse waves you got left?
1.
Want to roll the dice, homie?
You know its con's gonna be gross. We
know that thing's con is gonna be gross.
Fuck, what did we do?
What, this beefy demon?
Yeah, you know the beefy demon is gonna have a
The
disgusting con.
beefiest boy.
What do I do? 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 Fuck.
Right.
The rock.
Okay, fine. I will, seeing this thing... Oh, man, I need a vacation. I am going to run across the, ship right behind John.
Yep.
And, bracing a hand on the back of his neck, I am going to just... Don't lose yourself this time. We're right here. And I'm going to pull the thread out of John's neck and snip it, and I'm going to cast haste on him.
Gotcha. John, you feel that old age, the old weariness in your bones once again fade away. Beard darkens ever so slightly. Last time you were a young man, you were back at the Morencia Augustine Trading Company spa. You don't remember all of what happened, but you remember you felt good, and you're feeling good again now.
John breathes with ease as he hefts the weapon he's stolen from this paladin.
And I am going to, get in, like, here. I'm gonna just get, far away from that paladin.
Yeah, so you're right by, like, the rigging that you can climb up to get to the crow's nest. Looking up, you see Dandin is up there.
Good job. I don't wanna...
Looking beside you, on John's other side, is the Elias Abomination.
Fuck. Okay. I can't do anything else. I am a simple wizard. I only have one action per combat.
Gotcha.
Hey,
John.
Beefy spell.
John, that's your turn.
John, it's John's turn. Okay. I have been given the sauce. I have to ask now because I think I'm about to try to use it. What kind of weapon did I steal?
It's a magical longsword, all of the benefits of which require attunement to obtain. But without attunement, it is still a +2 longsword.
Damn.
+2 longsword. That's, you know...
Again, this
That's
is like
gonna be
stolen
sufficient.
from a judge Imperial, like, again, high-ranking inquisitor.
I care very little for his politics.
Yeah. With the
I-
station comes good gear, though.
Patience that comes good gear, and all that I needed to know is that it functions as a +2 longsword. So John is going to hoist his shield off of his back and swing this sword as he makes eye contact with the probably now enraged paladin, and
Certainly.
I think can't help himself with the invigoration he feels. Thanks for the sword. And I'm gonna scoot diagonally this way, up to this creature.
Yep.
And I'm gonna loop around it. Try to kind of flank with that other guy. And I'm gonna hit it.
Yep. You are flanking, so +2.
Fantastic. That is a natural 1 on the first one, and I'm going to use an inspiration point because I don't like the sound of that. I like it different.
Fair enough.
22. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Okay, and I'm going to use a 2nd level spell slot as I strike this retinous.
This is certainly a fiend. Happy paladin noises. Add that extra D8.
4 for this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's gonna go absolutely. $27 points of magical damage and or radiant damage. If I need to diversify it, I can for you. But
It's a magic weapon, so we're good.
sweet. As he, using a different sword this time, he smites. The sword rings as it like clips off of a piece of rigging, or not rigging, but like the like skips off of the floor of the ship, and it sings as he cuts through and helps to drive deeper.
As the blade goes and it skips along the deck, it comes in contact with some of Gorza's spilt blood. As your holy magic is channeled through it, some of that blood just like evaporates into the air.
And that's the first attack. I'm going to use my hasted action to attack again.
Do it up.
Remember,
Remember, you've got that +2 to AC as well, and all the
Plus
dex
2.
and shit bonuses. Speed.
Okay. I keep rolling low, unfortunately. This is a
All that magic crack bonus.
magic crack bonus.
Rock on.
I don't assume a 15 hit.
Does not, no.
I'm going to use a piece of channel divinity as as I start swinging to at a +10 to that.
Oh yeah, yeah. For
John
sure.
John will, seeing the strike as being is going to be parried, just begins to pray as he drives the strike faster.
Yeah.
Redeemer, guide my blade. No, fuck you. I would like to hit, and I would smite again.
Do it up.
Because this is a fucking demon you put. It's gonna keep hitting and kill them.
Happy paladin noises.
Paladin go.
Smite button.
Happy
Here,
paladin
John,
noises
you
that. Oh.
here, John, you get a treat for being good. Have a demon.
28 for the second attack.
Yep. That'll hit. Oh, that damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to make another melee.
Do it thrice.
That is I don't need to do anything special because that is just a 27th hit.
That'll hit.
I cannot smite with a second level slot anymore, but I will smite with first again.
Again, make sure you're adding the extra smite die for a fiend.
I am.
Perfect.
So that is 11 plus 12, so 21, 22.
22?
Yeah, 11 plus 12 is 23. So 23 points.
23.
23 points
Gotcha.
of damage for my third
Minus
attack.
23. Excellent.
As I swing schwang a lot at him and just hack away, or her, or whatever technically this
It.
fiend has become, it, as I just hack away at the beast. But I think that's all that I can do. My positioning is such that hopefully shit won't go wrong for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's my turn.
Let's find out. For it is the Goristro's turn.
Of course it is.
As you slash into it, again, this like thick, muscle-bound fur has sprouted from it, blood still dripping down its hide. You score 3 slashes in, and again see some of that blood like evaporate with your holy magic. Goristro turns, bellows in your face, and swings down at you. For a moment, you are like bracing yourself for an impact until its like hand like opens up. You realize it's going for your weapon first of all.
Oh my.
Go ahead and give me a contested athletics or acrobatics roll.
Oh, but I have advantage on acrobatics.
Yep.
Probably gonna 17? 16. Oh,
You beat the nat 1.
that's great. I'm so glad.
Yeah, you see the hand coming towards your
That's
blade.
3 for you tonight, Blake?
That's a few.
Yeah.
But you were able to rebuff this disarming strike. You see the Gorostro just snorts and curls the other hand into a fist and just punches straight at you. No longer
enough.
appearing to want to go for a disarm.
That's fair.
Does a 17 hit?
No, 17 does not.
You dodge under it, and at last it lowers its horns and is going to try and ram you.
Fair enough.
It's a 25 hit.
25 does hit, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Can
I'm gonna
I
need a-
silvery barbs?
It has been your turn. Yeah, if you've got the spell slots, fire
Yeah.
off that silvery barbs. I'll roll once more.
Sorry, Blake.
No, it's all good. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does not hit. My AC is currently 23. I pulled my shield out.
Or you see very clearly the timeline in which John gets gored, knocked down, and is then trampled beneath this demon. But that is not the timeline that you wish to see realized. You pull back, and with your strand still connected to John that you've tugged at, you pull him out of the way of this goring strike. And John is left unharmed, despite being right up in the grill. Miraculous.
I will call over the chaos to John and just be like, let's try and stay up this time, yeah?
Who gets the advantage, Corey?
I am going to give it to, Elias. Yes, I'm gonna give it to Elias.
Gandon, that's your turn.
Oh boy. That thing's terrifying. I would like to use my action to touch my chest and cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Yep.
So anything that this thing attempts to do at me is going to be at disadvantage.
Sure.
I'm going to hoist myself back up onto the edge of the crow's nest. Does Thomas look like he's been affected by this bloodlust? Or is he just hiding?
As you haul yourself back up,
Yeah.
You see Thomas turn to look at you, and the fear that was on his face has been fueled to new heights. It is now tinged with rage. Yeah, he looks
Wonderful.
at you, his eyes red, and you see him like raising his gun,
Yeah.
and one of the magic stones is like loading into it.
Yeah, for sure. I said, "Oh, we gotta have a long talk later, bud." And I'm going to. Oh, this is so stupid. I'm gonna run and jump off of the crow's nest.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try and land on this thing's back.
No. Oh, Kyle.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
I can do that. Oh, I'm under there now. I don't want to do that. I want to do like right there. There we go.
Oh, one sec,
just
I can move you to the top. To
Perfect.
front. There you go. Try again.
try to get like right there. Acrobatics.
Yep, acrobatics check.
Uh, 17.
17. Perhaps not as smoothly as you would have envisioned it,
Yeah.
landing on the back of this like very much moving and again slick with blood
Yeah.
creature. Your foot for a moment slips off. You think you're about to fall, but you manage to get your balance. You are on the back, so you are 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah, for
on the
sure.
back of this creature.
100%. A slightly echoing voice rings out as I'm clutched on to portions of this, and it's Dandin, but it's mixed with another voice that you all heard earlier, and you just hear, "Leave them alone!" And I activate Celestial Revelation.
Oh. The molecules, the follicles of hair that were beginning to regrow
Yeah.
ignite as you are wreathed in celestial flame once more.
That Garistro and I are both going to take 10 points of radiant damage.
Oof. Not an insubstantial amount.
And yeah, I'm just a little sorceress nuke on the back of this thing right now. That's
Awesome.
the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, Dandin, as you land on its back and wreath yourself in flame, the Garistro throws a fist back up onto its shoulders and it's going to try and hit you with disadvantage.
Yep.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Yeah, that's gonna whiff then. It pounds into its back, just beside where you were.
And then, hold on 2 seconds.
Yep.
Make sure I'm reading everything correctly. What do you mean, no choice made? What am I, stupid?
Yes.
Race. Source revelation. Okay, yeah, everything's good. We're good. It's all good.
Awesome. It is the Inquisition judge's turn. I roll the d4 to see which random creature would attack, starting from the top. Roll the 4. Going after you, Elias.
That's fair.
Yeah. As you transform into this abominable bear and lay into the judge, he turns and begins to swing back at you. Does a dirty 20 hit? Oh, yep.
He nodded.
Sweet. And then, Jesus, So yeah, 26. So. Oh, lucky fuck.
So wait,
too, Kyle.
it's with the short sword, right?
Yeah. So you take 14 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
No, sorry. How did I fuck that up so bad? 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, thank God.
10 points of slashing damage as the judge is gonna fly up even further, so is directly above you, like slashing down, stabbing down on top of you. Yeah, it's flown up over there. That is then the Inquisitor's turns. Again, all enraged. I'm gonna roll a couple of dice to see who they're going after. 1, 2, 3. This Inquisitor is going after the Garistro, and then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow. Goes after the Inquisitor.
Hilarious.
All right, so the one Inquisitor is gonna swipe at the demon. Whiffs badly, and then the other Inquisitor goes after their brethren. Stabs once in the back. Ah, traitor! For max damage, boy.
Did the
What's that?
is one of my coke bears enraged?
Oh, what did you roll for the Coke Bear?
15.
Yes. So this one is enraged. And it is now... at the end of these Inquisitors' turns, Garistro is going to throw another fist to try and hit you again, Dandon.
Yep,
Doesn't seem to like that you're on the back.
that's fair.
Totally fair, eh? You've got to be kidding me. An 11 whiffs again. On the other side. That's coming in clutch with that protection from evil and good.
It's a good spell.
And
Elias,
It's a good
you're up.
low-level spell.
When the High Inquisitor moved, can one of my coke, the coke bear up top, would he have been able to?
While
opportunity?
enraged, would have to roll randomly to see who they would attack. So will not be taking attacks of opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
They don't recognize
Okay.
tactical opportunities. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
roll a d6 for the Coke Bear first. That's enraged. See who they go after.
6.
Is going after Danica.
No, Anakin, no. Now, it says here, the coke, well, my swarms, I can telepathically command them, no action required. Would I be able to do another save for that one up top?
End
Like
of
after
the turn.
he's okay, that's fine.
At the end of the turn, yeah.
So
Yeah, you
these ones are
telepathically link momentarily. You just hear like chittering from the Coke Bear, enraged.
Hey,
Um,
man.
Lost in the sauce,
oh.
brother.
how high is the ship
The ship?
from the water?
I'll say 10 feet.
Okay,
Not that large of a ship.
all right. Surprise, motherfucker! Three other swarms of coke bear come up, and attack the High Inquisitor.
Yeah. Oh, the judge is above you in the air.
Oh, he's above me.
yeah, is floating in the air. So however high you are, add like 5 feet to that.
Okay. That's fine.
And
I thought about this.
could they climb on top of you? They're not very big. Just
Or-
run up you to the Inquisitor.
I'll allow
Can-
that. I'll allow that, but your speed would be like effectively prone.
And one of my swarms sacrifice itself to make a ladder.
Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure allowed.
Yeah. So one of them won't make it, but the other two would.
That's 100% allowed.
Ladder.
Yeah.
It's terrifying to watch Elias at work.
Okay, so that's only
Really good
that's only
thing that other ship
two.
fell behind.
They would have had
Only
no choice but
two.
to be like, oh no, they're all abominations.
Really bad.
So one of them missed and one of them has 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
This is great battle music, by the way.
5 damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, and okay, I think I'm gonna go into my Uber mode. So I'm gonna use my once per day ability. I'm gonna
He's
use
releasing restraint level 0.
mutation overdrive.
Everyone hears chains hit the ground that they can't see.
It says you can use an action to reach the apex of evolution. My speed increases by 10 feet. I gain 10 HP, and I gain some mutation points. And I'm gonna use some of those mutation points to enlarge myself. So I was originally large. Now I'm the same size as the Garistro.
Oh no! Jesus.
Elias is huge. I think the ship's probably closer to 5 feet in the water by now. TBH. It's not a very big ship.
Jeez.
That's a lot of mass.
And I'll use the
My
rest of the
God.
mutation points to get multi-attack.
Gotcha. The ship's speed
Hot.
has been halved.
But that's all I can do this turn. Here is, yeah, because that's my action. Here's a picture of the Uber bear.
Oh, there's a picture.
Oh no!
That's so cool.
sick. That's so fucking sick.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe for next session, if he can
Yeah,
make a little
yeah.
token.
I'll for sure do that. That's so fucking
Um,
sick.
But yeah, that's my turn. I mean, yeah.
Jesus. At the end of your turn, the Garistro lashes out a final time to try and hit you, Dandon.
Yep. Third time's the charm.
This is it. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, well, yeah, that was the lower of the two. Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's a lot.
As the fist swings back, I need you to make I'll allow, yeah, either a dexterity or a strength saving. No, sorry, it hits you. It needs to be a constitution saving throw.
From me?
Yes, from you.
Six.
Would you also now roll me a d20? As you are getting punched, where this is to determine which direction you are flying off.
Okay. 9.
A 9, you are punched 15 feet horizontally in this direction.
Okay.
So you are launched off the edge of the ship.
Cool. Awesome.
At the end of Elias's turn, the crew of the
I rolled and he didn't say my top bear is not so.
Gotcha. Yeah, still enraged. And I'll roll some saves for the folks in a second here as well.
Oh wait, no.
As you get punched off the edge, Skrink makes eye contact with you, and casts a feather fall on you.
Grink the boy.
And as this is taking place, its reaction very quickly. So I'm gonna allow you to, in fact, make a dexterity saving throw. Right now.
Dirty 20.
Your fingers close on the edge of the ship.
Amazing.
Figus is enraged, has so many targets. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not Thomas, so 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. This is gonna be a bad day for this Inquisitor.
That's a lot of attacks.
It's a lot of attacks.
You see Figus with twin sabers out, begins to just rotate, spin arms, action surges, and cuts this Inquisitor down.
Amazing.
Danica is going. Danica is. Danica is gonna step forward and step inside the reach of Figus and just slap him across the face, and is gonna try and shake Figus out. Again, doesn't have a clear understanding of what's happening.
Oh, that the power of tears. Suppress your plan.
What the hell are you doing, Figus? What's that? Thomas is going to. I need to roll for Thomas.
Thomas truly has a plethora of targets.
Man's got a gun.
Man's got a gun. Man's truly got a gun. So many fucking targets. Everyone roll a d20. The lowest is getting shot. I'm gonna roll for just the crew. Oh, you're lucky I rolled a 3.
No, we're not.
That one, John?
No, I rolled a 3.
Oh, you rolled a 3. Rollsies? 2 for Dandon. Perhaps appropriate.
Ding doink.
Dandon.
Oh,
Jumping off.
It's 5. It's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5.
It's a 5. I'm
Nice.
drunk. Leave me alone.
Okay, we're gonna have some rollsies.
Okay,
Roll
I guess I'll
again,
roll again.
John. Ooh, I got a 19.
10.
From the top, you hear a gunshot. Do that magic stone shit, Dandon.
Oh, you can roll. He has a +7 to hit, and the damage is going to be 1d6 +4.
Whiffs the first shot, shoots again. Nat 20. You see a magic stone lands in the deck beside you, and you kind of just turn to look at it before you get shot in the back of the head.
By a marble. An enchanted marble.
What's the damage for it again? Sorry.
1d6 +4.
Okay. So you get shot for 14 points of what kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage. How is John?
John's a little roughed up, admittedly. Are very close to it. No. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Pretty looking not too great. Kind of domes him in the back of the head, and you can see as his vision swims for a moment, and he stumbles before he rights himself again.
For sure.
Shakes his head. I think I wasn't concentrating on anything.
Time for the fucking boy to enter. There's just lumbering as he runs beside you, Corey, and just leaps through the air, lands on the back of the Goristro right where Dandon was moments ago. Oops.
Groknar! I love Groknar.
And just starts slamming
Darkness pretty
this
great.
McQuaddle into the neck of the creature. The demon. I got 20!
Even Blake gets one
Yeah.
for beating up his own monster. We love to see it.
I'm on your
Blake
guys'
is
side.
Blake statistically needed to start rolling some nat 20s because he rolled like 4 nat 1s in the first part of this session.
Yeah. Keg runs up and starts scrambling up towards the crow's nest. And you see like his shoulder-mounted cannon has already been lit. He's just trying to get in position before he blasts. And then finally, Adea.
Oh no.
Adea is going to... You see she just calmly kind of like steps, is lifted by the wind up onto the edge of the ship and just starts walking alongside it. As she's walking, a tidal wave rises up behind her and she just hurls it. Is going to hit a lot of people, but doesn't seem to care. What's the movement here? Sorry, I would have got one further. Tidal wave 5e. Here we go.
John
That's a
going
fun
dazed.
search.
30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Yeah, we're good. Up to... So... I think if we position... It's not trying to hit friendlies. So I think if we go here, it's going to make a 5-foot line.
Ooh.
And it's going to miss everyone but Groknar on the back and the Goristro. Yeah, because it can be up to, doesn't have to be though.
Oh, I never thought about
That's
making
pretty
a
hot.
5 foot long, 5
Yeah.
foot wide tidal wave.
Up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Yeah.
See, if I were reading that spell, I would be reading 30 foot long, 30 foot wide wave. Why would I ever want to do anything else? Oh
Okay.
no.
All right. I get a dex save with advantage. Oops. Passes the dex save, so will take half damage and is not getting knocked by this. 4d8.
What about our boy?
23, and then I'll roll for Groknar, so that's 11. There's 11. And for the boy... Groknar! Makes it with advantage as well. Passes! Also takes 11 points of damage. Oh boy. That is the crew of the Grifoni Grignanda. You hear Captain Dubois is fighting against the helm to try and like stabilize the ship as
Yeah.
it's getting knocked back and forth. Many large creatures have suddenly appeared on deck. With each step, kind of like lumbering movement that the Gorister takes, the ship lists. Corey, it is your turn.
Yeah. Kralia is like in the middle of all of this chaos, kind of dazed, and she like pinpoints, because of the cord that she has in her hand, the list that John does for a moment, and without any other direction, she skates behind Fergus and stabs John in the thigh with one of her needles and casts Cure Wounds.
I was
Very
waiting
fun.
waiting for the last bit.
Yeah. It was like, okay, cool, amazing flavor text,
Hoping
fantastic.
for a last bit.
Sorry, I'm a little high.
No.
No, that was great.
No, it's great. It's great.
And I'm going to do 2d8.
Oh, 2d8, you're so kind.
Oh, max heals. +5.
I'm gonna assume
16
you
plus
can
5.
put you here so you're not adjacent to.
So, 21? You said max heal. I don't know what max heal is for your. You're the one who cast it.
Cure Wounds is
16. So it's 16
Yeah,
plus 5.
plus
21.
21.
That's real good.
That's juicy.
When you heal max on healing spells, they're really good.
John's eyes immediately focus back up, and his entire stance like uprightens again. I'm fine again. That was.
She like places a hand on his shoulder and just says, "Stay with me this time, okay?"
It's like she's a wicked puppet master.
At the end of your turn, Corey,
John is your
Goristro,
Beyblade.
let it rip. The Goristro seems to be growing more and more enraged. Another creature has jumped on its back. He's getting like surrounded. You see it like kneels down, and then just leaps into the air, soaring towards the other largest creature here, which is Elias.
Do we get op attacks?
You certainly do.
Fuck yeah.
We're
24.
wrestling.
24 hits.
Burger King Smite lettuce.
I'm sorry.
Burger King Smite lettuce.
No, I heard you. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm smiting it, and I rolled really well. 32 points of damage.
I mean, Burger King Smite lettuce, would you? Indeed. Indubitably.
I'm also a little high.
Awesome. I think you were the only one in position to. Danica will make an opportunity attack, actually.
The
No, she won't.
the Inquisitor. That's
Oh,
next
I need
to
to roll their
Tandem.
saves to see if they were still enraged, real quick.
That's true.
All right.
And
Yes. So no opportunity attack.
Rough.
Roll for Figus. Still enraged. Roll for Thomas. Jesus. I'll roll for the. Oh, the Coke Bear is still enraged.
the Coke Bears. I love the Coke Bears.
Awesome. When the Goristro lands, it is with a thunderous crunch. The deck snaps and splinters beneath its feet. I need everyone that is within 15. Yeah. I need a strength saving throw from fucking everyone.
Me too.
Not from you. You were off of the ship. Yeah, you were hanging on with your fingers.
Got it.
I will actually say instead, though, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck. 12.
16.
Reroll that, John.
Oh, thank you.
16?
16 dex save.
You are good.
12.
God damn it.
Rolled lower on the second one.
I got a natural 20.
I need a strength save, Elias. Natural 20 for Corey. Gain inspiration.
Ridiculous.
Corey, Is it possible for you to succeed that throw without a nat 20?
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Good time to roll it.
It's time to roll it.
I'm-
Honestly, I'll be all right. I'm not stressing.
What's the Gorissa trying to do?
Leaped through the air and landed right before you. The shockwave of this massive creature landing. I need a strength saving throw from you.
Even if I'm in the air?
Oh, you were in the air! Of course. How could I forget? No, I do not. So then I just need 6 of my own saves here.
I think I need to do some strength saves for one of my poke bears. So.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 9.
Okay, so for anyone who did not clear a 16, you take... Oh, you luckies. Y'all are lucky. 7 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
No, my tower of poke bears are.
The tower of Coke Bears collapses. The tower has fallen. Oh dear. Awesome. Corey, that was your turn. That this has happened at the end of. John, you are up.
All right. I will use half of my movement to stand.
Yep.
I will use my... I'm going to use my bonus action to harness divine power and use my last channel divinity. As John just runs his thumb across his holy symbol and just steels himself for the fight ahead. And I regain a second level spell slot.
Gotcha.
And then I will run forward. Because that is what we do. That is what we do here. Yeah, I'll just stand.
He's up.
Fantastic. He is up in the air. So I'll run underneath. Yeah, that's a good position. I'm pretty decently flanking with Elias, I imagine.
Yep, certainly.
Great. Then I will use my action to attack.
Did the Garistro knock Groknar off, or did Groknar grow with it?
Oh, let's roll.
That's fair.
Let's roll a dexterity saving throw.
He's a barbarian. He has advantage on those, right?
Goddamn right he does.
Probably.
Hot.
Of course, Groknar
Yeah.
hunkered down, has like a headlock around Goristro as they leap through the air. Lost the headlock, but it's still on the back.
He's my favorite.
Awesome. Anything else, John?
I will attack liberally. I've got a couple of those to do.
Yeah,
the first one is a 25.
Yep.
And the
What-
second
sorry,
one...
What was the action you took before moving again? You said you were...
I just stood up.
Oh, you just stood up.
I just stood up, and then I used my bonus action to harness divine power.
Gotcha. And what did that do?
It gave me a second level spell slot back.
Perfect.
Yeah, up to a second level.
Yep.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead and take your attacks.
yeah, I'm gonna swing. The first one is a 25, and the second
That will
one
hit.
is an 18.
An 18 will hit as well.
Okay, fantastic. Believe it or not, isn't smiting. So it's just gonna be 22 points of magical slashing damage between both of the attacks.
22. Gotcha. Thank you.
And
As you
that-
slash in, you see that aside from just the blood dripping down from the transformation, the Goristro is also bleeding now at this point. Is bloodied.
Good. Those are all of my actions. My movement. I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The end of your turn, John. The Goristro swings back. Does an 18 doesn't hit? Woo! That AC coming in clutch. Going toe to toe with this thing. You love to see it. But it is now the creature's turn. The Goristro is going to let out a flurry of blows. Not mechanically, though. Just in narrative sense. Swing at John first. You attacked most recently. That is a natural 20.
Oof.
Can't do nothing about that one. That one hits. That hurts my bones. Probably.
Plus 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. It's a little rough. A little hurty.
You are bloodied, John?
I said it's a little hurty. I'm not quite there yet.
Gotcha. Creature swings again.
Hmm.
16 does not hit,
No, it does not.
and will lower its horns and charge once more. 22 hit?
No, it does not. My AC is 23.
That is its turn. Gandon, you're up.
Thank you, Corey.
Oh no.
Yeah, that AC bump is fucking coming in clutch.
Okay. I am going to pull myself fully onto the ship.
Yep.
And I'm going to, let's see how much I have, 30 feet of movement, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move here, not on the creature, but just on the deck of the ship.
Sure.
As a what is that ability? As a I can't do that because I don't have that spell. Well, that's sad for me.
It's odd for you, little man.
I just wanted to say, Gio, this bear has a grotesque amount of muscles.
Yeah. I kind of just scamper through, and I'm still giving off of this radiant, aura, but I travel through people quick enough that they're not affected by it. But I do come to a stop. Actually,
Yeah, when does that effect trigger?
at
Like
the
the
end of my
damage.
turn.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna get to here, and I'm going to put myself or look at John, and this is the first time John has seen this, so I'm all just radianted out. I look at John, and I just say, and it's thaumaturgy, so it's echoey and weird, but it says, "I trust you." And I turn around and I put my back to John in front of him, and I am going to cast Sacred Flame as my action at the Garistro.
Gotcha. What's the
It
saving
needs
throw?
it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Making this with advantage. As it's a magic, as it's a spell save. 1, 2. Oh, that was so close to a nat 1. 24.
24.
Yep.
Oh boy. I mean, definitely. Yeah. I mean, it succeeds.
Yep.
That's my action. As my bonus action, I am going to. As my bonus action, I am going to take the dash action. And I am going to sprint. I am going to sprint back this way on the ship. So I'm going to sprint back to here through the crowd. And even though I missed, I'm hoping to trigger this thing's reaction if I can.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Swings at you with disadvantage.
Correct.
This is protection from evil and good. Nat 20 is the first roll.
Cool.
Oh, the Gorissa is going to use his inspiration to. No, I'm just kidding.
I would cry.
Dirty 20 is the lower of the two.
Okay, it does hit.
Okay. You get punched in the back of the head for 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you have to make a con save for the protection from evil and good? Or is it just up?
It doesn't matter. I get punched in the back of the head. I roll on the ground and hit the wall here. The radiant flame burns out of me,
Oh,
and I
no.
just and fall to the ground.
Dandin drops unconscious.
But as the last bit of air goes, all of the light just goes out completely.
Awful.
And yeah, protection from evil and good is concentration, so it's lost as soon
Yeah.
as I get conscious.
At the end of your turn, Dandin, John, you see the Garistro smiling gruesomely. Its fist has some of like scraps of Dandin's clothing like attached to it still, and just turns back and throws another haymaker at you. Legendary action.
But do keep in mind, everybody, that its reaction has been used.
Yes, that's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Hits you for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Bloodied now.
Brutal.
It's okay, Skrink's a cleric, right?
Yeah, really, truly. That is the judge's turn. Gonna roll to see if it's going after the. We still have a Coke Bear right here.
Wolf bear.
Yeah, so it's between you or the Coke Bear.
There's 3 poke bears in there. In that stack. They're all like in the floor.
Goes after a
So-
Coke Bear.
2 of them are prone. 1 of them
Yep.
is not.
There was one that's prone.
Two
Okay,
two are
right.
prone. 1 is not.
2 are prone. Gotcha. Okay, so that will be with advantage then. Jesus, awful roll. Does an 11 hit? A Coke Bear? Jesus! Second
Oh, there's
attack.
It just barely doesn't hit.
You've got what? What is going on? There we go. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. How much HP do they have?
They have
9 points of slashing.
29 points of HP.
God damn! Chunky
They're
fuckers.
they work
Yeah,
they work
they're the little
out.
bodybuilders. 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage.
You are the true abomination. You and these awful, buff little bears. How are they so muscular? Why are they flexing on me?
Is yeah, that's
They bounce their
actually-
pecs at him.
that 9 slashing damage becomes 4.
As the muscles just rebuff the blade.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Ping.
Gotcha. That is the Inquisition's turn. The Soul Inquisitor on deck. It's gonna is gonna see if it's going after the bear or Danica. Going after the bear. That's also enraged.
That hits.
Does a 14 hit? Okay. Uh, 7 slashing damage to this Coke Bear. Elias, that's your turn.
Alright. 7. Just 3.
So let's roll for the raged Coke Bear first. The bear that's
Yep.
all coked out, truly.
Yep.
1, 2. Or could go
Ooh.
after the Goristro. That's fine.
18. 18. You're rolling 18. Is that save?
An 18 does save, yes. So it'll save at the end of its turn.
That's fine.
So it
So
is
it's still gonna have. Well, yeah. Okay, so it's still enraged. So it has to.
it's still going after Danica.
No, Danica.
And then your other 2 Coke Bears are free to do as they wish.
Alright, let's see. Okay, 11 probably doesn't hit Danica.
No.
Alright.
See, Danica is looking between this little Coke Bear and the giant abomination bear. What is going on? Where did all these bears come from?
The other three swarms of Coke Bears are just gonna climb on top of my enlarged body and jump towards the Inquisitor.
Yep.
And they're actually gonna occupy the same space as him if they can. And all of
Yep.
them attack. So 3 attacks at normal. Okay. Okay, 14, 25, and 22.
22 hits. What were the other rolls? Sorry.
25 and 14.
So, yeah, 2 hits.
Okay, so this one. 8 damage. And 6 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, looking pretty hurt.
Okay. And for me, I'm gonna go to make 3 attacks at the Grimpunk. So 2 slash attacks. Oh, that's a good one. 27.
Yep.
And 14.
27 will hit.
Okay. And I'll do a bite attack. Let's see if the bite attack hits. That's a 16. That's a 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay, so 1 slash
get through
attack.
hide.
Well, yeah, it's too thick. 1 slash attack went through. That would be
Goristro flexes as well.
2d6. Plus 2d4. Plus 1d4. Oh, that's low. That is 10. Or sorry, 9 slashing and 1 poison.
Gotcha. Are your attacks considered magical?
They are. I
They are?
believe they are.
What level druid are you?
Or
whatever it is that you're using to shape. Oh.
I'm only level 2. No, yeah, they're not. Other than the poison,
Gotcha.
which he's probably immune to. Alright, well, so there's that. And I will use my bonus action to use was that septic strikes. So I deal an extra d4 to or 2d4 against the Inquisitor, so 4 poison
Gotcha.
and 4 poison to the Gristro.
Oops. -4. And this was poison, you said, yeah?
Yeah, all poison.
Yeah, does not do anything.
Alright, so it seems like the poison has my attacks have no effect.
Yeah, your bite is severely impeded by the thick hide of this thing. The poison does truly nothing.
He is my counter.
Yeah, you've encountered perhaps one of the few things in this world more horrifying than yourself. Even more of a twisting of nature.
Yeah, so that
Garistro,
is my
100%
turn.
not from this world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool.
Hey kids, you want to go to the abyss?
All right. At the end of your turn, Elias, we get to the crew again. Adea watches Dandon get fucking murked. Is going to continue walking along the edge, and is gonna drop a. It's gonna drop a mass healing word. What's the range on that bitch?
Oh, it's pretty far.
30
It's like-
feet, I think. It's solid. It's good.
You can see within. Yeah, 60-foot area.
yeah,
my God.
massive.
And that's from Adea, right? That's not from the point.
Right.
It wouldn't fucking matter. It's gonna hit so many people anyways.
Yeah.
I think it hits everybody.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice. Okay. Is gonna burn another, one of these last high level slots to get it a little bit juicier. 6 creatures. Eh? Corey, are you hurt? Still?
Nope.
Nope. John is.
Pretty severely, yeah.
So John Dandin is gonna heal you. Are you hurt, Elias? Actually, Adea looks at you and is not going to heal you,
That's fair.
horrified by what you have become. It's gonna
Hey,
heal.
to be fair, he
Doesn't even know it's
transformed in the lower part of the ship.
Yep.
True, she doesn't know that's Elias.
Yeah, so it's definitely not going to heal this abomination then.
Yeah.
It's gonna
You
also
gotta,
heal.
like, you gotta like
Captain.
retreat into the water and then sneak back aboard the ship as yourself.
Oh, look at that max heal.
He knows. He knows. He knows the drill. He's
Yeah.
done it
Passed
before.
out, guys. Somebody hit
13
me.
HP back to Dandin, to John, as well as to some of the crew. You see, Captain
you say
Dubois
13?
especially. I said 13. Yeah,
Thank you.
Captain Dubois was nearly gassed again.
Ulu got to me. I passed out.
All right. Thomas is Figus is still enraged. gonna swing 1, 2, 3. Just 3 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's you, John. It's gonna go after you. It's a good thing he already burned the action surge, though.
That is good. And he murked somebody else first.
Good rolls, though.
Those do look pretty good.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah,
their totals?
A 24 is the lower one.
Oh yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt a smidge. But the 2 attack, so that's good.
Yeah, spread out over 2 attacks. So the first attack is 10,
Nice.
and the second attack is 9.
Okay. I'm bloody I'm right back where I was.
And is going to then make the save with advantage because of Danica's slap from last round.
Danica's
Jesus
truly
Christ.
the most competent person on this boat.
Is still seeing red, literally. Danica is seeing that Figus is perhaps a lost cause and is going to just instead go after the Garistro.
Ooh, what can she do?
Hopefully she has that magic sword.
Oh no! Is gonna steady aim.
There you go.
Oh no!
Also
Fucking hell.
not good.
Not great. Yeah, is unable to land that. That sucks. Okay. Thomas is still enraged. Again, so many targets. Everyone roll a d20.
I rolled a 12.
13. 12. I also rolled a 12. What
What'd
was
you
that,
roll,
Elias?
Larry?
You want me to roll for all my cosplay?
Just roll for yourself. Let's try and keep this a little streamlined.
What's the modifier?
So,
It's just a d20.
Oh, just I got an 11.
What did you get, Gio?
18.
You're getting shot, Valerie. Shot at. Oh. To be fair.
+7.
Oh Jesus, you've got no AC. Yeah, so that's a 21 and a 23.
Oh no! I died. No more magic stone.
No more magic stone, just straight pistol
Sweet.
shots then. Does a 16 hit and an 18?
I think those still hit.
I think they both hit, yeah.
Gotcha.
We gotta get her into that armor.
Gotcha. So 6 points on the first shot of damage, piercing damage, and then 4 points of piercing damage. All things said, not as bad as it could have been.
No, yeah, that could have been a lot
That
worse.
could've been a lot
worse.
Thankfully, Magic
Keg
Stone.
is now in position.
Fuck.
Boom! A resounding, thunderous boom as Keg's mounted cannon goes off. You see, he goes flying off the rig and into the water. This was his one. This was his one thing. He's gone for now. It is quite explosive. So there's gonna be
He
some
just
from
does
fire.
a huge amount of
Yeah.
damage.
This one is not as large, so it's just within 5 feet. So it's everyone that so not you, Coralia, not the captain, but Elias, Groknar, Danica, and Figus. I need dexterity saving throws from all of you. As this cannonball launches towards Garistro.
Does John need to make one too? Or
Yes. Yeah, you are within 5 feet. And then I'm gonna make 4,
no? 16.
2, 3, 4. 16 passes. The DC is 15 for this.
Woo!
1, 2, 3.
John passed a dex save. Let's go.
They said it couldn't be done.
Let's fucking go.
Nat 20 for Danica. Danica fully evades all of this. Figus gets blasted, Groknar gets blasted, and the Garistro gets blasted. And then Elias, what did you roll?
I got blasted.
You get blasted as well. Awesome.
Did Keg's like cannon
All the
like
time.
fucking fully explode? Like he has to make a new one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gods.
Beautiful.
Nice.
32 points of fire damage
Fuck.
to those who failed their save. But if you passed, 0 damage.
Oh, very pog.
What the fuck?
I think that was your bear form, right?
Yeah, I'm not a bear anymore.
Oh no.
Shit.
And
Oh, no.
Does Elias
no.
get blasted into the water from that?
most all of the force of the explosion was consumed by Keg. Only Keg got blasted back.
That's rough, Elias. I'm sorry.
Oh. I am small Elias again.
Look at that, eh? Small Elias. I mean, no perception check is needed. You were like beside some of these people, like quite close. Danica makes eye contact with you. Is that what the tea does to you?
When you brew it right.
Awesome. And most tragically of all, the Gersha does not seem to take as much damage as Keg certainly would have hoped to.
Oh no. The explosion was fire damage, wasn't it?
It sure was, yeah.
Oh no.
Brutal.
Poor guy.
How much does the total again?
32.
So I take 4 on my real HP.
Okay, and then Skrink. What's the boy gonna do? Oh, Skrink is gonna try and pull clutch here. Skrink raises the staff on high. Lord Master Mundi, please bless me! And you see the sky above, the night sky, darkens even more. A cloud is drawn over the moon. And you see magic is being channeled. Something is going to happen, but not right now.
Oh no.
And in fact, as this happens, you see some of the crew are looking at Skrink. You see Captain Dubois. Oh, Skrink, no! I beg of you, don't do this! I must! The Lord commands it! Dubois. Everyone, we may have to abandon ship. Coralia, it is the top of initiative and your turn. Let's take another quick 5-minute break. I need to go pee. Come back and
Yeah.
let's finish this bitch off.
Totally. Yes, God. Right away, God. Absolutely.
We're still recording, right?
Yeah. $27.
As the sky darkens above you, the moon grows dim. You see the magic that Skrink is beginning to channel. It is the magic of the stars. On a 27 Arcana, which is incredibly good. You have heard of spells like this being cast in like legends, in old tales. You believe that you are seeing Skrink do a lesser version of it, but because of the transcendence of this full level spell, this is still going to be cataclysmic. You think that Skrink is trying to like call down a comet.
We need to go. We need to go now. And I will take off towards Dandon. And as I am running, I am going to grab, like, scoop up Dandon, because they're like, what? I mean, I don't have a negative to strength, so it's fine. I'm gonna scoop up Dandon and we're gonna jump off of the side of the boat.
Jesus.
Corey, you zip over to Dandon. Dandon, are you resisting the scoop?
Weigh 145 pounds. I mean, I'm just waking back up, so I truly don't know if I could attempt to resist or not.
Wait,
Yeah.
pause, hold on. I rolled a 27.
Yep.
How long do I think it's gonna take for this thing to come?
On a 27, you think again like the full version of the spell doesn't take as long, but you're seeing again like an imitation of it. You think you've probably got on a 27. Skrink is gonna spend next turn summoning this as well, and then the comet's coming down.
Okay, cool. Then I have one more
He's
turn.
committed
Okay.
to this for a little while longer.
Okay, then rewind. I won't scoop up Dandon.
Sure.
I should have double checked that first. I apologize. I got a little
No
gung ho. I will go back to where I was actually, and angle
Point
myself. Just like diagonally from the this big motherfucker.
Big old guy. Hoopah, hoopah.
Can you move your token?
Oh yeah, can I? Yeah. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I don't have anything that would work because I don't want anyone else to take damage. Fuck it, fine. I'll just be a pocket healer. It's whatever. I will instead just stab John in the neck
With a healing.
with the healing syringe.
Thank you. That's what we do.
Yeah. That's the necessary part of this.
Corey goes
With an 18-inch stiletto dagger.
Corey's typing in chat. Friendly fire engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude up.
– 20 points of healing.
Holy shit, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bouncing just back and forth around this bloodied condition. John does not look ill at ease with this situation.
Oh. Corey, you took those 2 gunshots.
Yeah, I passed both of my my con saves.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's so good to. And then, I think this is what, the 4th round?
It's a 10-round spell. It lasts a minute.
Yeah, gotcha. So we've got, this is the round number 4. You've got 6 to go.
Yeah. We're good.
Perfect.
We are.
I got you for
we
10
are
rounds, buddy.
Taking time. Yeah, no, we're good. I will tell you. I will make it a big thing and be like, "Oh God, John."
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So
Anything else, Corey?
yeah. No, I'm gonna save my reaction in case I need to fuck with temporal shit.
The end of your turn. I think you know what's coming your way, Johnny. Johnny boy.
Another fist.
Another
Fantastic.
fist. See if we can't bloody you again. I mean, I think that'll do it. Possibly.
What'd you
A natural 20.
A natural 20? Golly gosh. Valery's screaming about something.
Is
Hold
Valerie
on.
gonna
Yeah.
fuck with me?
Yeah. They were grabbing a spoon.
I was grabbing his food.
You're fucking with me, Valerie?
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
You're gonna re-roll that.
No problem. Watch this.
Who
Don't
gets the
you
advantage,
dare.
Corey?
I'm using chronal shift.
Oh, funny. I forgot you have a multitude of ways to fuck
How
with
many
people.
Colonel shits do you have left?
1.
1 to go. Gotcha.
I've been using silvery barbs up until now.
Gotcha. 15 whiffs. Yeah. You once again, you just see the demon punch, and John's head get crushed. But nope.
She just tweaks it, and then John just.
I get very much like a puppet, perhaps. Pulling the strings of fate. John, that's your turn.
It's John's turn. With John's action, I will use Lay on Hands and put another 10 hit points into myself.
Yep.
With my bonus action, I will use my one of my spells to cast my spell slot to cast Divine Favor on myself. So it's concentration for a minute, and I get an extra D4 radiant damage when I hit.
Gotcha.
And then other than that, I'm gonna use my hasted action to attack.
Do it up.
Because I have been given the sauce. 27.
27 hits.
Oh, fantastic. We deal a fun little 14 points of damage.
14. Gotcha.
We've used the most multitude of our sauce. We're kind of on a lower damage scale from here out, guys. But yeah, I have movement. I've been in the same spot for a while. I've been hunkered down. I think I don't want to be one of Figus's targets again, if I'm being completely honest. That was pretty painful. I know it's pretty localized, so I'm gonna shift down 5 feet, just down the stairs here as we're fighting the Garistro.
Yep.
Dubois, what is your priest doing?
Oh, this is not good. I've seen him done this before. It ended in the obliteration of an enemy ship entirely.
Talk some sense into him.
Just looks at you, looks at what's happening, looks at Skrink. I will try. And just starts screaming at Skrink in just French at this point. Imbécile!
That's my turn, though, boss man.
Awesome.
I'm getting stress hives.
Excellent.
Dude, I'm low-key a little stressed. I need to smoke some more weed. This is intense, man.
That is the Goristro's turn. Still has Groknar on his back. You see he goes, rather than trying to punch, he goes to just grab with 2 hands Groknar. It's going to be a contested roll. So
Leave
Groknar will
Groknar
roll
alone.
with advantage. You just rolled 20, Jesus Christ. Kid's yoked.
Can we
Versus
keep Groknar?
versus he's got a really good
Maybe.
roll to this.
Maybe.
Though.
We can for sure talk about it if he survives.
Yeah.
Yeah, tries to just grab Groknar, like both hands close around me. You see Groknar just like drops everything and just sticks out both arms, and
Yeah.
you see just like stops from closing around and pushes back. Groknar! The Garissa roars in frustration, and lowers his horns and is going to just charge towards you still, John. Is just charging straight in a straight line towards the edge of the ship.
Cool.
I need
Gotcha.
what is the save here? I need a dexterity saving throw from you and Dubois. Dubois fails.
11 probably also fails.
That does also fail.
Gotcha.
Oh boy. You take 15 points of piercing damage. Gristro charges and slams into the edge of the ship, and then Groknar needs to make a save. Groknar, with advantage. Groknar gets launched off the edge of the ship.
I maintain concentration on my divine favor.
Maintain concentration. Dandon, that's your turn. You were thumped into unconsciousness and then revived. Once again, the word of Adea of child.
Yeah.
It is not a time for sleeping.
From where I'm at, from even though I'm prone, from where I'm at, is the Garistro tall enough that I could aim at it?
Oh yeah.
I will use my bonus action to take steady aim to give myself advantage, and I'm going to use my last spell slot and cast Guiding Bolt.
Do it up. Oh, and Dubois got knocked down as well. He is unconscious.
That means the ship is gonna crash.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Fuck yeah. Roll DiMaggio.
8d6. 6. Uh, 29 points of radiant damage.
Sheesh. Yeah, Dandon, how do you fire this critical guiding bolt off?
I just, from being brought back to consciousness and just slumped against the thing, I think from the previous turn, my slingshot was in my hand when I had been knocked unconscious. And I just pull back a marble and I just say, boom. And I launch it right at the back of its head.
It is a streak.
Oh no.
A streak of radiant light scores across the sky. You feel a slight singe over your hair, John, before it sinks into the back of the Goristro, roars in pain, turns around. Again, very fucked up, is still up, but is wreathed in golden light.
So, yes, the next attack roll will have advantage. I use my bonus action. I use my action. Making sure. Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Dandon, at the end of your turn, the Garistro turns, sees Dubois down, and just rains a fist down.
Oh.
You hear a crunch. The chest of Dubois is caved in entirely. He is dead.
That's not good.
That is the judge's turn. Judge Judy's turn. Alright, I'll roll for 2 bears and 1 Elias. So D6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going after you, Elias. 1, 21.
Did he judge
Yeah,
me?
20. Oh no. No, has not.
Yeah, oh, it's still
Oh
up
wait,
there.
you
and-
shrunk. You shrunk down. You were no longer a flying bear, right?
Yeah, but
So
my
you would have dropped down to the deck.
yeah.
Yeah, so would have just gone after one of the fucking coke bears.
Yeah, they're all over him right now.
The Coke Bears are swarming him.
Ah,
Yep.
yes. In that case, goes after one of the coke bears swarming him, crits on one of them, and then I'll roll the other attack.
Which one? Pick a
Uh,
random one. The lowest health.
yeah, word. What did I roll? A 5? So the bottom one. Funnily enough. And then a 13 for the second attack. Does that hit?
Yeah, anything above 12. 12
Gotcha.
or above.
So 13 slashing on the first attack with that crit, and then the second attack is 9 more slashing. So that I think that kills the one, right?
So first
13,
one is
13 and 9 is exactly 22, right?
They're
Oh, they got
resistant.
resistances. Fuck me.
Yep.
This judge is locked in a battle of of never-ending bears. How many are there? They are unending. The sins of this wretched abomination. They're all over me. Oh my god. That's the judge's turn. At the end of the judge's turn, Goristro, looking very pleased at the dead Dubois, throws another fist at you. Jean. What's the reaction? Does a 21 hit?
21 does
No.
not.
That's a whiff. Gotcha. That is then our Inquisitor Singular's turn. Who, by the way, broke out of the rage.
For him.
Looks around at all of this and immediately jumps off the ship.
Don't blame him.
Elias, that's your turn.
You're muted, my guy. Go Candy.
Still muted, my friend.
What's going on?
Did your headphones die?
Hello?
Yeah, there we
There
go.
you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, the cook bears are gonna all attack all at once. 1, 2, 3.
Fucked up.
Nope. 2 18s hit.
Those will hit, yeah.
Uh, 6 and 7, 12 damage to the
Gotcha.
Inquisitor. Alright, so that's all the
On
cook
death's
bears.
door. Please, protect me from these bears.
And I'm gonna wild shape again. Want my
Gotcha.
last wild shape. Gonna turn into a wolf this time. And I'm gonna run over to the Goristro.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pounce. I have advantage because you're right there. Pack tactics, baby.
Pack tactics, baby.
You would have advantage because of the
Guiding bolt too.
guiding bolt too. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm being bold.
Alright. Alright, hopefully this hits.
Fuck him up, dude. Got this.
Fuck him up, cannon.
Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. 15.
Does not hit.
Oh well. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. Shit. At least this time my my thing is silvered, or it's magical now. I'm gonna use one of my mutation points. But that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, Elias, back at the crew, Skrink continuing to chant, seemingly unfazed by the death of Captain Dubois. Figus attacks Danica once. Scores a good hit against her. Everyone roll d20 for Thomas.
Natural 1.
Can Thomas see me at the angle he's at?
Thomas is, again, like, actually here up in the crow's nest. Oh! In which case, you are kind of, like, directly underneath him. Yeah, I don't think he can see you. So you don't have to roll.
18.
I don't think it, yeah, unless anyone else hits a nat 1. I got bad news for Dandon. I didn't roll a nat 1, so. Oh, Jesus. That's a natural 20 on the second shot, Dandon.
Sure.
Oh, you are lucky. 6 points of piercing damage. I rolled so bad. Unbelievable. Dandon, how are you looking?
Real bad.
Deo walks over and is gonna do a cure wounds, fully walk up and place hands on you, and drop some heals. 14 back.
Better than it was.
Yeah. Groknar got launched into the water. You think for a moment perhaps he's gone until you see just scaly hands on the top and just vaults himself into the air, lands back on top of the Garistro.
I love that guy.
Groknar. He's looking pretty fucked up, especially after Keg's wild shot, but is committed to the cause certainly, and is gonna lay in. Oh no.
More damage than
Fumbles the swings big time. Oh, that was just one. What am I doing? Reckless baby. Oh no. Fuck me. Yeah, whiffs the second attack as well.
Are you applying the +2 from his flanking? Question mark.
I am not! With the +2 he hits! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Groknar!
Absolutely beautiful rules lawyering there,
A
Jacob.
beautiful boy.
Thanks.
You gotta have it. It's
Whittling.
important at this point.
Hey man,
So,
worst he could have said was no, he's not at the right angle. So
No,
you know.
I'll definitely allow that shit.
everything.
Danica is going to disengage to avoid Figus whirlwinding her, and is going to try and land. There we go. Let's get some sneak attack up in this bitch. Let's go. Ooh, lands a big slice, a big stab, puncture, into the leg of the Goristro. Ooh. Top of initiative, Corey, that's your turn. You see Skrink's magic is growing stronger and stronger. When it arrives at Skrink's turn, a comet will land. How big it is, you don't know, but it's going to land this round.
Can I kick Skrink off of the boat?
You can, that's a shove attack, certainly. Yeah, go ahead and make a shove attack if you want.
Oh,
That's
please.
your athletics there.
Yeah, I
Carly.
know. But I don't have minus to athletics, thank you.
I will say this is truly a battle of two piece of shit weak wizards, and by that expression,
Yeah, bitch!
Corey?
Natural 20! She just fucking shoved him.
you know what? No, I'm gonna roll. I want to see if I can do this.
He might also.
Watch this.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna be so
Oh my
surprised.
god. Could I just...
I'm not gonna even look. I'm just gonna go based off of your expressions.
Close. It was close.
It was close.
It was
It was
high.
close.
Corey, would you please narrate for me what happens in this moment?
Skrink is like holding the staff and like shaking.
Master
Mundi,
bless us with your presence.
And Corey just kind of like watches the whole thing with the demon happen, and then turns to this little cobalt, walks to this side. Let me aid you, and then grabs his little hands and throws him into the water.
Skrink disappears beneath the waves. It's just
Skrink will be fine. He'll be fine.
Coralia, as you push Skrink off, you feel the magical potential lingering here.
No, Blake! Blake!
Coralia,
Blake!
you
I
hear
disrupted him!
you hear a voice in your head. Coralia, do you feel that?
Yes, Choom, I do.
You know then what you must do.
What can I do?
You need only reach out, Coralia.
Oh no. What does that mean?
Can I try and pull a thread from the like energy that's around the ship?
Give me an Arcana check.
27.
27 again. Jesus, these are cracked rolls.
Yeah, these are kind of ridiculous. I keep
You
rolling a
feel
19.
the magic before you is, again, lingering in this moment. Left on its own, the spell is not going to go off. It will fizzle and fail. But it is such arcane potential as you have only read and dreamt about. And you feel it here, inches away. All you have to do is reach out. What you could do with this is up to you. You could certainly complete the casting of the spell and call down a comet, but perhaps you could do something else with it instead.
Could I try and mess with it? Like transmute it into something else?
Absolutely.
Can I... This is gonna be weird. So it's supposed to call down a comet, right?
Yep. In fact, as you are reaching out, you see for a moment through Skrink's eyes before he got pushed off the ship. And you see this comet, again, not like a city ender like this old spell might do, but certainly one that would destroy the ship entirely.
Yeah.
You see it on its way. But it is not a naturally occurring comet. It was coalesced from magic itself, and it could be turned into something else.
Because comets are made of ice, can I try and make just a really fucking big ice, like, pillar go down into this fucking gigantic, this huge demon? Can I just full on, like...
Absolutely, Karaya.
Yeah!
We can absolutely make that happen.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be so fucking cool.
So am I.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
So Corey, reaching out, you reach out and you are giving yourself over to this magic.
Yeah.
We will resolve this later.
Oh,
John,
shit.
It is your turn.
It is John's turn. I'm gonna just fucking hack at this thing. John actually slides the shield onto his back and grips the longsword in two hands as he begins swinging.
Yep. Do it up.
25, I assume, hits.
That'll hit.
That deals... Ooh, very low, actually. Very sad. 8 points of damage for the first one. I will use my hasted action to attack again for a 29.
Hits.
This one for max damage for 19.
Gotcha.
Do I need to tell you how much of this is specifically radiant?
No.
Good to know.
You got a magic weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, natural
Yeah, it's a
20
plus
on
two.
the last one. No smite slots left, unfortunately. But we roll a juicy,
You tried real hard to save one spell slot for a crit. I watched you do it.
I tried really hard, but I needed this one at the end
Yeah.
here to start pumping some stuff out. Do I double the dice I rolled, or do I roll another set of dice? What's our rule set, boss? Or is it my preference?
Your preference.
I'll roll it again. So that's 10 plus 15. 23 on the last one.
23.
And I'll yeah, that's what I got.
At the end of your turn, John, would you tell me how you do this?
So after Danica distracts him with that big stab to the leg, and I see that situation back there get resolved, John is just gonna whirl under this thing, hack at its Achilles tendon on one leg, bring up the blade and hack at the thigh of the other, and as it falls down before him, he's just gonna bring the blade up and run it into its skull.
Yeah, as you bring the blade up and descend with it, you see the creature, rather than howling in pain, grins in anticipation as your blade sinks deep into its skull. As it does so, the blood of this creature spurts out in a fountain, coursing up the blade. John, your blade, your cursed blade, is on your back.
Yes, it is
And you
bound
took
currently.
The precautions of binding it.
I did, yes.
We went through this in game.
Mhm.
You cast ceremonies on it. That is the only reason that it does not awaken at feeling the blood of a servant of Tormak course down it. Instead, it just courses down you.
Which is its own special kind of terrible.
Which is its own kind of terrible, and which will require a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay. $14.
On a 14, John, you recall the last time you felt the blood of Tormak flowing down your face. And you enter into Tormak's fury once again.
Lovely.
You will use your action to attack the nearest creature to you until you pass the saving throw. Is there anything you would like to describe? Any change that passes over John in this moment?
As the blood washes over John's face, you can see as he twists and pulls the blade back out and lets it clatter to the ground, spinning the wheel and I think allowing the ship to list a little bit in the water as he begins to just, like a 1,000-yard stare, just begins scanning the immediate crowd next to him.
You look beside you. On one side stands Elias, someone who looks strangely familiar to you in this moment. You think you've seen this person before, perhaps an old enemy. And standing over the corpse of one of your master's most loyal subjects is a lizard folk who is currently doing this, looking at you, chanting Grokna, Grokna, Grokna. Which one will fall first will be decided soon.
no.
But that is my turn. I finished all of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's your
Yep.
turn.
That's my turn. Good to know.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, though.
Your
Shit.
turn. On the passive at 18, Dandin, you absolutely see John finish off the demon, only to perhaps become one himself.
Yeah. I don't have any magic left.
And you also see beside Adea, Corey has eyes rolled in the back of her head, has begun floating off of the ground. You see magic swirling about her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The temperature is dropping rapidly.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it?
I actually have a quick question, Blake. If Coralia is really intentionally focusing on this spell and
Would I
grabbing
lost
hold of it,
concentration on haste?
is she still concentrating on haste?
Oh no!
I
You
would've-
drop concentration on haste.
So, Tormak John is stunned.
You grow lethargic. What a wonderful.
Before that old age
Course of
creeps
events.
back into
Yeah.
his bones and he
Yeah.
leans
triggered-
on the sword a little bit.
What triggered the rage? The return of old age or Tormak's servant's blood? Who can tell? Awesome. Dandin, you're up.
Cool. That fucking judge is about to get killed by little bears, right?
It certainly looks like it.
Yeah, okay.
They are like crawling into. They've like lifted the helmet off. You see one of them is like wrenching open the mouth of the judge.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. I'm going to walk past, or I'm gonna look at Adea, and then like look over towards Dubois, and say, "Can you do anything about that?"
Adea gazes over. Dubois has passed from this world.
As a sorceress youth,
Yep.
am I getting a sensation of immense arcana from what's happening around me at the moment?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
Your eyes are glowing.
Yeah.
The gold of your eyes has tinged over with like a cool arcane blue. As your like just blood is reacting to this shit going on.
I'm gonna ask to do some shenanigans.
Yes.
Because I truly don't. There's nobody on the ship that I want to attack right now.
Yep.
I walk up to Coralia, whose head's in the sky doing some stuff. I'm going to put my hands on her shoulders and start to channel my magic into hers. And I'm going to cast Friends to try and change the magic. I'm going to expend my own magic to try and force Coralia's magic into something else. If I can.
Amazing. Absolutely. You cast the spell. What is the feeling of that washes over Corey in this moment?
The feeling of light, feathery wings just wrapping around in the moment. And I'm going to... I just want whatever it is to... I want to focus it into I want to try and make it bring Dubois back to life. That's what I want it to do. I want to force the magic into Dubois and have it be life magic.
Yeah, you send this the feeling of the wings, and most of all this rallying against no, Dubois, he wasn't supposed to die. He's dead, but he can live again.
Yeah.
I know we can save him. That feeling washes over Coralia.
And actually, I would like to just modify something. Instead of using the Friends cantrip, can I say that how I'm channeling the magic into Coralia is by using my healing hands to like force it into life magic?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll use that ability.
Excellent. Anything else, Dandon?
I use a I'll just use a bonus action as well while I'm doing this to use my nimble physique dodge, so anything that tries to attack me has disadvantage.
Gotcha. The judge is swarmed and killed by bears. Drops down into the waves.
As he deserved. Could have fought with us, prick.
Elias, you see beside you that John has grown lethargic, but you recognize the face, the scowl on his face. It's not John that you're looking at this moment. Not all John.
Have I seen this before? This is new, right?
Yeah,
You saw it in the bathhouse.
Saw it in the bathhouse.
But again, you probably haven't seen it very much prior.
Yeah.
You've maybe seen him get a little aggressive in fights, but
you recognize it too as the same look of fury that the people on the ship who were lost to the rage had as well. But it's almost colder in John's eyes. More well worn. More comfortable.
Okay. I'm gonna try to speak to him telepathically.
Yeah. What do you say?
So
what was that, Gio? You're gonna have to speak up a smidgen. I can't hear you, bud.
Sean, the battle's over. Everyone is safe. Come back to your senses.
This will absolutely constitute as a help action. You will make the save, John, not at the end of your turn, but at the beginning of your turn for this.
Oh.
As you have Elias's voice in your head, reminding you that you did it. People are saved. You come back to you yourself. Yeah, the Coke Bears have killed
that's
the
fine.
judge, by the way.
Coke Bears are cleaning up. That's it.
Gotcha.
They try to rescue their fellow brethren, shake him out of. Well, he's out of the rage, right? Yeah, maybe.
What's that?
The
Oh,
the-
yeah.
yeah, okay. But
As
They're
we get
gone.
to the end of initiative here, we're gonna resolve two final things. uh, 1 second here. Oh, what the hell?
There we
John, as the lethargy fades and you feel your muscles return to life, you are conflicted. On the one hand, you are back where you belong, covered in the blood of your enemies and with more enemies around you than you know what to do with. But there's this voice in your head that is calling you by a name that is familiar to you and is saying that you have saved people, that it's time to come back. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
go. Come on, boss.
I rolled 13 and an 18 for a total of
Eight.
24.
John, the voice clicks into place, and as that registers as Elias's voice, your vision clears, the red drains away from it, and you stand before the corpse of this Goristro, this servant of Tormak that you had hoped you would never see again, that you have slain, and the hand of Elias on your shoulders.
As John comes back to his senses, he lets go of the sword with one hand and knocks the wheel back up and straightens the ship out. Thank you, Elias.
As we have this moment that you feel another hand on your shoulder, a scaled one. Grokta!
Yeah.
As
The
for
boy.
Coralia and Dandon, you use up what is surely some of the last of your magic contained within your form to try and reach out to Cori. You know that she has been consumed by this magic,
Mm-hmm.
and that something incredible is about to happen, and you hope to gesture it towards good. Coralia, as the magic swirls around you, your senses begin to blur, your vision grows hazy. Your sense of hearing is lost to you. All you hear is a rushing and a chuckling, a wild chuckling.
Oh, yes, we've done it now, Coralia. Oh, we're going to do it now, aren't we?
I hate
But
him.
even too, that begins to fade. Until all you hear is faint sound of wings and Dandin's voice calling out to you, much like Elias's voice called out to John. Kralia, you have embarked upon something perhaps ill-advised, but with great potential. This is magic the likes of which is rarely seen in Terra. You are going to make for me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
You will make it with advantage.
Awesome.
The DC is 30.
Oh no! I don't even. I have to. I think I have to. Natural 20 to be able to get this.
You have like what, a +8 to Arcana?
Yeah.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Also going to use. I got a pretty good roll, but I'm gonna use my inspiration just to try and get the natural 20.
That is clutch. Yes, I would advise that.
Fuck. No.
I do want to know the total, yes.
26.
A
Oh,
26.
yeah, and I don't have anything else. No, it's a 26.
And
I
you
don't-
rolled 3 dice total?
Yeah. Unless you let me use my last chronal shift.
I will. that's just rules, yeah. You can use your reaction to roll an additional d20.
Please,
Come on.
please, please,
You
please,
are-
please, 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 please. Yes!
No fucking way. No fucking way. I need picks. Picks or it didn't fucking happen.
Oh no, it's an 18. Damn it.
Rough for us.
Fuck!
As the
I
sound
saw
of
that 20 on the
Dandin-
side, I apologize.
As the sound of Dandin wanes, you hear a voice. Not Dandin's voice and not Choom's voice. It is familiar. For a second, you could have sworn you heard the sound of someone lost to you. Corey, your daughter. You think you hear your daughter.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go towards the sound of my daughter's voice.
Corey, you reach out and move towards the sound of your daughter. Dandin, you see Coralia rise higher into the air. You see the air around her shimmer, caught in this maelstrom of magic, until reality itself begins to shift and bend and warp. And when you blink your eyes, Coralia is gone. And that is where we'll end the session of this month's episode of Grimpunk.
Well, shit.
Fucking for real, bro.
I might need to try and get an
Wow.
extra session in, guys.
A lot of
I'm
things
sorry.
in.
What?
That
What?
was a session. Holy
That was a
crap.
chunky one. Yeah.